Dang, y'all just be sneaking in the back door and stuff. Sheesh, I can't even make the tweet to send the bat signal out that we all up in here. You feel me? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what we doing. We are about to get into the wake and bake vibes when our boys Lemmy and Kamikaze hop on up in here. But that don't happen till 2 p.m. Eastern time. We are sitting here chilling and kicking it, catching a vibe before they get here and we start getting to it. So what up, my guy? 808 all the way in Hawaii.
What up? A little too cold. Hey, you guys just gotta be quicker, man. You gotta have that tweet already pre-made before you even turn on. Nah, you know what it is. Just wanted to stop by and say hello to everybody. Hope you guys have an awesome day.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. You know what? You are right. I should pre-make the tweet, right? And then just add the space call to it add the space call link to it at the end of it. Yeah, that should yeah, I should start doing that.
We just too quick on it, you know. We got we got
Yeah.
we got. We're trigger happy. Let's call it that. We're trigger
Yeah,
happy.
when too cold, when too cold. What you getting into today over there in Hawaii?
I'm chilling at work, just looking at people. I guess. I
Just
don't know.
looking at people.
Just watching them do their thing, you know.
Oh, that's what's up. People watching, right? If people fucking watching. Oh, what
That
happened to
sounds
my
weird
thing?
though. Let's not call it that. Sounds like I'm like some weird guy.
I mean, but that's shit. That's what the shit. I do it all the time when I go out, right? Like when I leave my house and I fucking have to be dealing with people, I be watching them. I be people watching.
Let's call
You
it.
see,
We
so
just we just very observant.
yeah, that's people watching. It's all right. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. I don't care what nobody says. Everybody people watches.
Exactly.
The worst people watchers, though, right, are the ones who see shit going on and they record the shit, right? Because now you're recording the people without them knowing, and then you're gonna post it on social media. That's
Just
the
was gonna
worst.
say.
Yeah, that's the
We on
worst
that
people
same
watching.
vibe, you fucking. We on that same fucking vibe.
Yeah, that's
Like you gonna record this shit and not do nothing about it? You serious?
exactly right. Like, step in, do
I was
something
like,
about
hey,
it.
hold my phone and record this shit while I beat that motherfucker's ass.
Right? Yeah, those are the worst people watchers. So the people who see shit going on, like shit that could be helped, and you don't even step in. Like, that's the worst type of people watching, if you ask me. What up, Patrick? All the way at work.
Yo, just eating some lunch.
Don't
Hey,
be eating no lunch.
What you
right?
eating, man?
Fuck that. Fuck that food.
I had to get some Arby's. Had to get some food.
Damn. Can you believe
You know
Arby's
what?
is still around?
You know
How
what's
are they still in
funny? You know
business?
what's funny? My memories of Arby's was getting their orange juice to eat shrooms back in the days. It's so fucked up.
I my memories of Arby's is I know they have one hell of a cheese sauce.
Oh yeah, their cheese sauce was bomb.
Yeah.
Yo,
uh
what's up with Shore? Wasn't he in the call yesterday about on XRP?
in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, but he grabs the mic and then he don't talk for 5 hours. I don't know.
Well, I just saw just barely that fucking Ombu Engines that he's part of is partner with on XRP.
Yeah. He has said that before that the owner creator of On Boo Legends is like DS. He's an early investor and he's in there. So I don't I don't know if he knows all the background because he's not a part of the On Boo Legends team. He's just a a community member, from what I understand, a early investor, right? And he just knows the ins, not the ins and outs, but he knows more than the typical investor, right? But yeah, as far as I know, he's not a part of their team. But
That
yeah,
makes
I
no
mean,
sense.
we could definitely ask him, like, motherfucker, why you ain't speak up? You heard us in here talking. You ain't even say two fucking words. Nah, it's flat. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? And then we're the bad guys, again, for asking real questions. Like, whatever. And I'm not gonna, I mean, like, there's projects, like I said, there's projects that my favorite project, they updated some shit in the Discord last night, and they are they're already listed on XRP, right? You could get FKM on XRP, and they made some updates in the Discord, added some channels, took some channels out, whatever, and they opened some new channels, but they're not 100% open yet. Only they can type a message, right? And they left a message like in a couple of these new rooms, and it says, when XLS20 goes live, FKM will be listed on XRP, right? Like, I don't know if they know the details, the ins and out. Like, I'm pretty sure they do, but I mean, that's fuck. Go ahead, Chris.
I think Twitter Space is kind of a new platform. So
Twitter
hasn't really.
Spaces.
We
Wait,
haven't
say
really.
what?
None of these projects have really properly embraced it yet. Just like they have admins in their Discord, they really need to have community members that are available to these spaces. And I think DS, so Expector, he's kind of doing a good job of it. He needs to find somebody that can be in that place. I think you might see Rose doing that for him. But yeah, they need to have people that can bounce around these Twitter spaces and find them and be available for those questions, because this is such a better format than some tweets or a Discord where things get buried or misunderstood or not answered.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, right? That's exactly what Combat Kanga did, right? um he made it very clear, I don't have the time to be in all these spaces. They want marketing, they want the word of Combat Kanga to get out more. This is what the community is saying and asking, and you know if I focus on that, how can I build the game? Right. And he's like, that's what he said. That's exactly what he said to me. So I was like, yeah, I mean, shit, I'm already here. I do it. I'm here all the time hosting space calls. So yeah, most definitely. And even though, I don't have the following that Rose has, right? But he's seen the results. You know what I'm saying? There's activity in the Discord. The charts have moved. They have wiggled a bit. People are excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's seen the activity. So yeah, I mean, having somebody, and I don't even know if Rose would be the right person, right? Because I barely see Rose in a space call. Like, even just as a listener trying to get information. I mean, we don't follow all the same people, but I mean, a lot of the XRP community, we all kind of end up in a lot of the same space calls, right? If it's talking about XRP, if it's talking about projects, we're kind of always, we see the familiar faces that are in these calls. And I'm not trying to talk shit on Rose or whatever, but I don't see her pulled out until a project pulls her out. You get what I mean?
Like, I think we've all followed Rose for a long time, and it's Twitter Space is still so new, so it could be a format that she does great in. We don't know. I think we're going to end up seeing a lot of people discover that that spaces are awesome. Like, the first few spaces that I was in, I wasn't confident enough to really even speak. Like, every time I tried to
Yeah,
say something, the words came
I
out
see.
terrible.
I seen your ass in here fucking couple times. For a second I thought you were one of the fucking weirdos. When you came in on your other pages, right? I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, is like private and blocked off? Like, who is he? But yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Like you're saying, everybody. I mean, it's new, but it's not. But I mean, I guess for somebody who's been on Twitter, and I don't know Rose's profile like that, but I'm assuming she's been on Twitter way longer than a year, right? I got on Twitter. I got on Twitter last year only because of the, and then when I was trying to follow like stock market gurus and option play gurus, right? So that was that's my very first time ever making a Twitter account. And then I got into AMC, and then there was no space calls still. And then in April or May of last year, space calls started, and I started attending the space calls for AMC, and I watched. I seen it instantly. Like, I seen the growth and the community and how powerful it was. I started in space calls that had 100 people. The title is AMC, whatever. We're not leaving. Ape strong together, whatever. AMC was the space calls that I was attending, and I watched those fucking space call grow from 100 people to 200 to 300 to 500 people. And let there be a real hot topic on Twitter, and that fucking space call would reach 1,000 fucking people. And I'd sit in there and I'd just listen for hours of AMC doing all the apes doing their due diligence and talking about what they found, and people coming up asking, hey, what is AMC? Why is it such a big deal? I don't understand. And people breaking it down. So I saw the power of it. And that's why when I came to the XRPL and I got into XR Doge, that was the first thing I asked them. I said, are you guys going to be doing Twitter spaces? Like, somebody who has a like cool following on Twitter needs to get up on a Twitter space call. And that's how I started, because nobody paid me attention. Nobody took me seriously. I only had 6 followers on this page. And my intention for bringing that up to the XR Doge community when I got in their Discord and Telegram was to get the word out, right? You're talking amongst each other, and everybody in here is everybody. These are the people who know already. They're already here. You need to get out and reach the people who don't know. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. So I know that it's new to some people, but it can't be that new to where it fucking shows up at the top of your fucking your Twitter page, right? All these fucking space calls, and all you got to do is hop in and listen. You don't got to necessarily talk, but just get the format of what's going on in a space call.
I just find it great because you can stick on one topic for a long time, and people can get in and ask their question until they understand, and it becomes a discussion. Where on Twitter, like, I'm trying to fit as much information in my tweet to make it
it ain't never gonna happen.
My whole message to come across. But then when somebody else reads it, they're not going to interpret it the same way, and then it's hard to get that engagement back and forth on Twitter. And then in Discord, you have a different problem where you can ask your question, get an answer, but not really engage in it because, here's a meme. Oh, cool meme. Check out my meme. Like, it gets lost so quickly of other people trying to talk on the same channels. And Twitter's just Twitter Spaces is so different, where we can actually express our thought and then actually deliver that thought to other people when they have the questions. Like, no matter what part of it is that you're stuck on, we can work through it until the communication works and everybody's understanding what you're saying.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I like the shit too. Like when people ask me like, "Too Cold, you're gonna do this and that for YouTube and shit." Like, no, like I don't want to be a YouTube content creator, right? Like I want to engage, I want to conversate, I want to talk back and forth. I want to have discussions, debates. I want to be able to ask a question behind a question and not it getting lost in a live stream, and the only way a question can be asked from a community member is through a text message on the live stream, right? And I'm not here to interview nobody, right? I'm not a fucking interviewer. Like, just come talk to us and let us ask you questions from what you tell us. Like, let us have a conversation about whatever you're talking about, right? It's not an interview. Like, I don't have a fucking notebook full of papers like, oh, here, let me so upon my research, I went down here and I seen in 1982 that you were you wrote a book on blockchain. Can you further explain that to us, please? Like, fuck out of here. I don't want to know all that. Like, what's your project about? What's up? What do you know about XLS20? Can you school me? Like, help me out one time.
I
But
gotta go
yeah.
delete Twitter now because now I got Matt Hamilton responding to one of my tweets this morning. So yeah, it's
Oh
been
my
going
God,
well.
what did you do? Let me see
Yeah,
what you
look,
did.
look, Too Cold. He poked he poked the nest, and they swarmed everyone.
He done started some shit. Let me go look at Chris's tweets right
It's
now.
actually it started like very innocent, but then some people jumped on they didn't jump on him, but they were just like correcting him basically, or giving
Which tweet? Which tweet?
should I pin it? Should I pin it?
Yeah, pin it up there.
All right. Give me a second.
Um
Let me pin that bloodbath. Nah, yeah, I pinned it up in the Jumbotron. Yeah.
But I mean, but at least, but that's the thing, right? Like, this is what people don't understand about whatever you want to call. You want to call us shit starters or whatever. That's people don't appreciate, like, who can't see the bigger things in shit. They don't appreciate that, like, okay, if you want to talk about us negatively, call us shit starters, okay, whatever, poking the bear, however you want to call it. But it starts the discussions, right? It brings up questions. It starts people talking instead of shit just not being talked about, right? Like, whatever you could, however you want to call it, right? But and that's why, like, my favorite project is FKM, right? And they, if you do your research on FKM, they're not very loud, right? And I know we talk about transparency and all of this stuff, right? And how projects should be out there and more involved. But the reason why I like FKM is because they've said it from the very beginning. They are not like other projects. Their project is called Fuck Mainstream. So they, off of the project name itself, it lets me know without even doing research. This is how logical my brain thinks. Without even doing research, just hearing that name and just looking at the art and appreciating the art. And to me, it's high quality art, even though it's just words or whatever, right? It's not. You just have to look at it, right? Like, look at this guy right here, Sazi Senjin with this pirate, right? To me, it's simple, but I can tell that that's hella detailed, and like that's a professional that is behind that, right? Like a real fucking professional. That's what my eyes see. And for them to say their name is Fuck Mainstream, and the images, just looking at the title and the images, it lets me know, okay, they're not about to do anything that anybody else is doing in any type of way. They're about to create their own fucking lane and do what the fuck they want and how they want to do it. And if you go do research on it, they put it out there that, we're not doing things how everybody else does it. So you can expect what you want out of it, but It's a free market. Be wise and be patient, right? And uh, you just got to do your research on it. Like, there's just so much information, but I'm comfortable with it, right? I'm comfortable with them not being on space calls. I'm comfortable with them kind of disappearing in the Discord for days or weeks at a time and not answering people. I'm okay with it. Like, shit doesn't disturb me, and I'm out here like, oh my God, what the fuck is FKM doing? And this, but they were straight up from the beginning. And to see and read everything that I've read on my research, I'm comfortable with how they're moving, because when they do move, they come and they execute and then they leave, right? And I'm okay with that. But I don't know. But a lot of these projects that are out here making noise and pumping and to get hype and to be in everybody's fucking eyes all the time. Yeah, you know, people want to hear from you. People definitely want to hear from you if you're doing that much, you know, marketing, promoting, and doing this and doing that. Yeah, people definitely want to hear something. What up, Kamikaze? Oh shit, I didn't load up my Jumbotron.
Hey, what's good? What's
Hello?
good?
There you go. What's going on?
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Up, you fading out. You fading out. Nope.
We all just be faded.
Cannot hear you, Kamikaze. You're
Hey, can you hear
yeah,
me now?
yeah, that's better.
All right.
You know, Kamikaze, we actually have a radio DJ in Hawaii called Kamikaze.
Hey, that's dope. he should join. He should join the show, and then there would be like kamikaze
That's
spit.
I was gonna say, because he's actually one of my brother's friends. We grew up with him a long time ago. But his DJ's name is Kamikaze. I was like, when I first heard your name, I was like, oh shit, I should call him and be like, hey, you should just throw him on top of the radio over here. Hey.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Kamikaze. You feel me? Shit, what was I doing? Oh, Jumbotron. Um, yeah, so we are about to start the Wake and Bake Vibes, the music portion of things, right? We talk about crypto all day. XLS20 affects the music NFTs as well, but we don't really want to talk about the markets today and all of that. We want to catch some vibes. You feel me? Patrick is at work. He want to hear, he want to hear about some music type stuff. He want to hear some music tunes, all of that type of shit. Hawaiian out there in Hawaii, surfing the waves. You feel me? Vet, where's Vet at? Aren't you in Florida, or is that Jeb Z? Vet's in Florida, I think, right? I think that's in Florida. I'm not 100% sure though. Where are we at? Okay, so now I need kamikaze stuff up there. Am I getting rugged?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. But I think I'm gonna get rugged. I feel like my my connection is bad.
You need to get Starlink, bro. We need to get you a Starlink package.
Yeah, I think that would help. It would definitely help a lot. Yeah, we need Elon to pull through and bring all that tech home. He needs to bring it
Yeah,
here so
but
our people can access that.
well, it's not free, but I know that you can get it right now. Beck says she's waiting on her Starlink package for her mobile house. And I think somebody in one of Chris's tweets the other day, he said his friend got the Starlink hookup, and he was like, "My friend got it, and I'm very impressed." And I was like, "Are you getting one?" And I think he said, "Not like real soon or something, not like right away or something." But
How
yeah,
much
we
is it,
could.
by the way?
I think Beck said for the unit is like $600, I think, and then the service I think is like 100 and something a month or
I heard
something.
it was like 50 a month, but yeah, 500 to 600 for the equipment.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? Like, but I mean, if Elon's giving that to countries that don't have it, like that's great, right? I mean, but that's fucking he is making his money for sure.
My boy, he went and set one up. I guess apparently they set up themselves. They they find the satellite themselves, and I guess the download speed or whatever is 100 megabytes a second.
Oh wow.
It's
Coming
actually
in.
really awesome, right? I mean, at places where you have like nothing, basically.
Yeah, shitty ass fucking internet connection, all of that. Yeah, that's amazing. And the fact that he doesn't want to like send it out and give it to countries that don't really have that technology aspect to have that internet connection, that's dope. Definitely dope. I see we got Lemmy in the house. What up? What up? What up?
Whoa, what's good?
What is good?
Shit, just
Well,
leaving this job. I'm ready to chop it up with y'all. Cool.
all right, all right. So we are ready to get kind of rolling and get underway. So with that being said, let's catch a vibe before we start rolling into everything. Um, I didn't check my email. Did you send me something this morning, Kamikaze? I haven't
Yeah, I
checked it
see.
yet. Okay.
It should be. It should
All
be
right.
there. Let me just confirm.
No, it probably is. I just haven't checked my email yet. But while and I have time to get downloading everything while we talking and chopping it up. But before we get into these conversations, let's wake this shit up. Let's let everybody know that we're about to start the Wake and Bake vibes. So if you can, um, if you haven't already, retweet the room out and let everybody know we're about to get started. And if you got any musical friends, right? Any people who are musicians or producers or beat makers, whatever, have them tag them and tell them to come pull up and join the conversation, because the mic is open for any and everybody to share their music and their side of the music industry and what they're looking forward to in the music space as far as moving towards NFTs, right? And shit, maybe we can um, help new people who are musicians who aren't really tapped in and know the power of what a music NFT can be for them as an artist. So definitely retweet the room out. Let's get this shit going. But before we do, let's catch a little vibe and get in the mood. Do you feel me? So we're about to tap into the Sonar Muse song to get it kicked off. Where the fuck is it? Okay, give me a second, guys. Sorry, it's in my list of songs over here. So, yes, we're about to get into the Sonar Muse song because our guy, Kamikaze, is the owner and creator of what is going to be a music NFT store and streaming platform on the XRPL. And Lemmy and Kamikaze wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it go.
It's too cold, raw, and uncut. You know the vibes. Sonar Muse for streaming XRPL blockchain music. NFTs to prove it. Triangular trap tsunami. Just how we do what we do when we do it. Catch our way.
We mad, so loud. Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Life is my muse, don't get confused, just know my vision. Sonar, steady wins a race, I keep my pace, but I can't go slower. Haven't heard the fat ladies sing, so I guess it ain't over. So we ain't taking no losses here. On my boss shit like Chris Larson, yeah. Oh, yeah, whoa, stacking that digital gold. I keep my standards higher, so yours is lowered like limbo. Like the wallet, I store funds and I keep my flows very cold. Now that's music to my ears. You can't call that wimbo, call that wimbo. Keep my funds in the some wallet, cause it adds up. Yeah, like my secret key, she likes to back it up. Yeah, XRP drip drops, I like to stack it up. Generational wealth through royalties, I couldn't plan enough.
We mad solar, Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. No SoundCloud, no Apple, no Spotify, won't cap you. Tell my independence, just stay relentless, no pressure, no hassle. Don't inconvenience yourself for that generational wealth. This is Sonar Muse with Weembo. I'm finna touch down Tim Tebow. Our babies, they threw them the gators. Now the music, they taking our paper. We're African drill, they taking our flavor. Culture, vultures, I had no relation. Sonar Muse, I got my own station. The Weembo way, I changed my location. Move at my own pace. No, I'm not racing. That boy and me gon' teach you about patience. We mad, solar, Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad, solar, Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Hey, bro, stop being a bitch about this shit. You on some hoe shit. You fucking signing 360 deals. Motherfucker on your publishing. Motherfucker on your merch. Motherfucker on your whole life. And you happy about that shit. Look, fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Stop getting pimped. Stop being a bitch about this shit and go ahead and get on this real pimping. Fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Hey, stop being a bitch. Stop crying about how you can't get signed and all that other shit. Check it out, check it out. Either you gonna be a bitch about this shit or you gonna be on some player shit. You gonna fucking do it yourself. You tired of getting pimped in the music industry? Fuck with this real shit. Just fucking do it yourself, bro.
Triangular traps, tsunami.
We mad, solar, Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad, solar, Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up they teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Hey, and that is how we roll into the wake and bake vivid vibes. You feel me? So, what up, Lemmy and Kamikaze? What are we getting into today?
I love that part on the song where Lemmy's like Coca-Cola. That voice roll. Yeah, that's dope.
It's a whole little vibe, that whole song, though.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is a vibe. The first song we actually made together, yeah, it just built this whole relationship. So yeah, this song means a lot. Yeah, it's basically the beginning of the whole journey on the XRPL with Lemmy and Too Cold. So yeah, it's a representation of yeah, the relationship we have and where we're going with it. And a representation of what is to come with the platform as well. You know, we definitely trying to uplift artists by paying them out, you know, for every stream they getting from the users on the platform. Right now, yes, it's for people with the core subscription. So you would need a core subscription to access the streaming side of the platform. but the music store will be available for you to just access music that is only for sale. So it's not just all the music on the on the platform. It's just music that the artist will be selling that will be available on the music store. So yeah, it's just amazing how things are coming along, and I'm actually excited to see how we are actually paying out artists in real time. Yeah, there's artists who are on the platform right now who are getting paid out every time someone is streaming their music. Yeah, that's part of the streaming platform side. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
All right, all right. I see we got who we got up here. We got Wolf of God and the Collector. What's going on with you my guys? How y'all doing today?
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Doing fine. Having some beer this Thursday. Was listening to the song you just played. XLemi, just wondering, have you joined the Federal Underdog Club or something? With the, I can see the profile picture you have, the NFT, the bird. Where did you get it from?
Oh, that's Super Eagle. That's a Super Eagle NFT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I was really vibing to that solar song. Please, what's the name of that track? Can I download it right now?
I
Yeah,
don't.
could I?
Is it on your streaming platforms, Lemmy? Sonar Muse?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you
I didn't
could.
know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
both of their information is up top on top of the Jumbotron, right? Their Twitter page. In Lemmy's bio, once you get to his Twitter page, he has a link tree up there for his YouTube and all his streaming platforms, Apple Music and Spotify. Right now, right, it's still in beta, but it will soon also be available. It's already on Sonar Muse platform, which is the project on the XRPL, but the website is still in beta and everything, so you can't get it there just yet, but you can definitely get it from all those other places. And
Uh,
Kamikaze, what are you doing, bro? People keep asking about your shit, bro. You need what's like I don't the link I keep putting up there is that Bandcamp link. So like what are you doing, bro?
Me. So the problem is I used to have like a smart URL which was similar to Linktree, but like yeah, just got messed up. So I just kept my Bandcamp because that's where I put most of my music. Like even the music that I don't feel like is worthy of being on streaming platforms. So yeah, the Bandcamp the Bandcamp link is where most of my catalog, my discography is. So yeah, I'll definitely I'll definitely update it, add my YouTube, add my streaming platform links as well, because yeah, it seems like yeah, not a lot of people are fond of Bandcamp, but I find it to be pretty cool pretty cool platform. But yeah, I gotta cater to everybody, and that's where we might just transition to just being on Sonar Muse in the future, transitioning from Web 2 to Web 3.
Yes, yes, yes. So with that being said, the Collector, so those are the places you can go grab any of their music, and you can definitely give a listen to their catalog. Lemmy has Lemmy and Kamikaze, they have a lot of songs about projects that are on the XRPL. Lemmy has a lot more, right? Because they just started putting out music together with it heavily within these last 2 months. But Lemmy has been dropping music about projects and for projects on the XRPL since like November, December. So there's a lot of music to get you hyped and to educate you about projects on the XRPL as well. So definitely tap into those catalogs. And Red Eye over here, he makes music as well. He's a producer. So Red Eye, I got to start putting your shit up here too, because you do be here all the time. And you did make the beat for the Combat Kanga song that will also be in the video game. So yeah, definitely. As a matter of fact, you need to put something in your bio. Is there you got a link in your bio or pin
Yeah, it's
something?
an old link from my old partner or whatever that I worked with, but I'm about to change it.
Okay, what you need to
Yeah,
do, this is my advice for you. What you need to do is you need to make a tweet of wherever your music is, right? Wherever you're pushing people to go listen to your beats, and then you need to pin that to your page. You need to have that as your pinned tweet and also add the link in your bio. That would be my suggestion for you, bro. Because every Thursday you come in here, I'm going to add that up there as well because you're a part of the fam and you're musically inclined too. So, it's definitely about helping get the word out for everybody. But go
for
ahead. I
sure.
didn't mean to interrupt
Oh
while
yeah,
I
yeah,
keep
for sure.
talking.
I really appreciate everything everybody's doing, and yeah, I just wanted to add like there's more to that people can support more if they want on the XRP ledger by getting a coil subscription because if you play a song from Lemmy or Kamikaze, they will get direct micropayments. So I'm just throwing that out there for everybody, and they might want to even become an artist themselves in the future to receive micropayments. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Collector, go
Yeah,
ahead, my
appreciate
guy.
that.
Okay. Thanks for the permission. Okay. Crypto Red Eye. Sorry for my accent if you can't really understand that. Okay. You talked about micro payments. Is that some kind of third party something, or is that available on as part of the zaps or something so that it could be easily used, or is that a third party app, like third party application?
Yeah, so I'll just answer that for crypto. Yeah, so the micropayments coil subscription is something completely different to the Sum wallet and the XRPL, though the micropayments are being sent um with XRP. So you get in these micropayments um using XRP, and then you can convert it to whatever currency you want, currency of your choice. But if you actually are using like the interledger with monetization tech from scratch, you can choose what currency you will be sending over the internet. But with Coil, yes, you'll be receiving XRP, and I don't know if they might have an X app in future, but yeah, I think there's something in the works though, behind the scenes that yeah, Coil and some would partner up to help bring that onto their platform and to allow for you to pay for your subscription with XRP. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what they might be doing because there is a survey. I think there's a Coil survey that you can do on the Sun wallet. So if you guys haven't filled it out, yeah, just fill it out and just mention maybe a Sonar Muse if they. I don't know what questions they did ask. I think they did ask like what platforms do you use to or where did you hear about Coil? So yeah, just mention that, and yeah, just fill in the survey just to help out, to help
Sure,
maybe
sure.
fast track the process.
All right. Thanks for that. I'll totally check that out. All right. So I must really say though, I didn't know where my head kept hitting and hitting to the track. It was really nice, I must say. Shout out to Kamikaze and XLemi. Nice one. Nice one.
Appreciate it,
Shout
bro.
out to you.
Appreciate it.
So, Kamikaze, real quick. I know we talked about this. Do you think that they will add a like if you got a core subscription on your phone and you got the Puma browser or Google Chrome? Oh yeah, it would probably take an extension for you getting an extension on your phone, or would it not? If you like playing your song from YouTube or playing your song from Sonar Muse to get monetized, is that something that can be addressed in the future?
Yeah. So yeah, we did test that out. Me and Lemmy were testing out the mobile version of accessing the platform, or monetization on a mobile platform, on a mobile device. It didn't work quite well because we didn't receive the payments. So what I'm thinking is they hopefully that Coil does create like a mobile extension, or there might be like an add-on that would come with phones. Maybe you'd have to get it on your app store, whatever app store you're using for your phone, to enable it, and so that you could use like the web monetization technology on your phone whenever you accessing platforms. Because yeah, the Puma browser, we tried it out, it didn't go through. I don't know where the payments were going, but yeah, they were going somewhere, but not to us. So yeah, I think that needs a bit of work. I think they're probably gonna be working on that as time goes. But I did see that they have released like a WordPress extension, or a tool for you to add that onto your WordPress website. So yeah, they're creating new ways to use web monetization on the internet, and I feel like it is gonna be the future of it. You just have to pay this fee, this minor fee, to access like everything on the internet, just for like maybe $5. And I feel like that's not too much to ask for. It's not too much to ask for, just to access everything on the internet without any ads or any limitations. So yeah, I feel like the web monetization is a future for sure.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it would definitely be cool if we'd be able to get to monetize these space calls. That would be awesome.
Well, shit.
Go ahead, let me.
I mean, I know when Tuco's defense or whatever, she has a platform on Sonar Muse, so once she's able to post those things, I think she will be able to. And she posted on YouTube. I don't think Tuco got a Coil subscription yet. I don't know if she got one yet. She do.
No, I still haven't made the damn account yet.
Yeah. So once you do, and if I go on your page and I'm watching the space and I'm on my Coil account, then you can get paid. You can get paid, or whoever got a Coil account and got the extension on, and you got yours on, and they watching your spaces. You can't. She can be monetized. So to answer Crypto Red Eye comment, she can be monetized because she put it on YouTube already. But
Yeah.
Twitter will have to do some shit where they link up with Coil. You'll have to get like that shit will have to be different. That would be some high level shit.
But what you can,
Twitter.
as far as monetizing, like on a Twitter space call, there is the option to charge to come to the space call, like a ticket. Like people would have to purchase a ticket in order to enter. But like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, ain't nobody earning XRP or no crypto up there. Is it cash?
Yeah, it's and of course, just like the Twitter tips, right? That dollar sign you could put in your fucking bio, right? Twitter, if you tip using Twitter, the tip bot on Twitter, like their tip bot in somebody's profile picture, they get a cut, right? And us over here on the XRPL, you send a tip, the person you sending a tip to gets that 100% tip. You know what I'm saying? Just by doing it from peer to peer. Like, what? We don't need you to handle our tips for us, Twitter. Like, fuck you and fuck off. And you better not shut my call down because I did that either.
Yeah, that shit is dead. We trying to get crypto right now. No middleman. Fuck it.
The Kuko, you look more into that the iRig.
Yeah, I've been trying to research it and trying to figure out how I'm gonna get that to work. First things first, I think I just need to stop playing around, right? Really, and because I only have my laptop and it's basically I have it running kind of basically 24/7. I'm always like, looking at charts or Discord or doing shit on the laptop, and then I'm trying to download the space calls, and then once Thursday hits, like it's like back to back to back nonstop, right? Because I got Thursday's call, then I got Saturday's call, and the cookout call, and then if it's a Monday where it's the pub crawl call, I have the pub crawl to download too. So I'm like constantly trying to download the space calls and get them up on YouTube as soon as possible, so that it's the YouTube page isn't like hella lacking behind. And my laptop has been running hot, like it just stays running hot. So before I get into any of that, I think I just need to like stop fucking around and really just get me a desktop and stop playing, right? I think I might do that this weekend because I really do kind of keep playing a little bit.
Yeah, just make yourself a whole little studio setup.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think the laptop will be the first stop, right? To make sure the downloading can get done. And then I can start adding more to my plate, right? Because I got the Xrpl land, right? I do have a Twitch account. I know that like you don't really necessarily have to show your face on Twitch, but I don't know how to work it, right? Like I guess I could like run some marble shit on there sometime while being on a space call with you guys and talking shit to you guys on here, like, oh, your fucking marble fell off the thing and you're up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And streaming it and then posting that on YouTube, like whatever, just to create the more content that we could get out there, right, for the Cookout brand. And doing things in Xrpl, right? Like I know I've given access to the 2Coin holders. I've given them access to build on there, and I haven't even been in there to see if anybody's been building or what they build, but I definitely want to do some shit in there, right? We could get Lemmy and Kamikaze, we could get a performance, some type of performance done at the 2Coin castle shit or whatever. Like, we can orchestrate that sometime in the background and have some type of event, whatever. And I just haven't been doing it because I know I'm lacking the computer to do it. I can't stream and download and do all this off of this laptop. I tried it with the last performance with the Spartan thing, and I sent the video to Lemmy. I thought I caught good footage, and he was like, this shit is like still images. Like it's not. I'm like, oh, well, I was recording a video, so my computer just ain't strong enough, I guess. So
Yeah. Hey, I guess I don't know if you got that text I sent you about the downloading the spaces off of Twitter. There's a spot where you can do that.
Oh yeah. So I found one like that, and it's similar. And I looked into it, but what they send is an MP4 file, and then I wouldn't be able to put it on the YouTube channel. And then it's a monthly subscription to do that too, right? Like I don't know.
I sent you another one after that. You could do it directly on Twitter. Oh, that is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a monthly sub too. So there's software out there that can download this shit instantly. I just need I need to know what I'm looking for exactly and what type of app or something, because I do it with the OBS, right? I download it like that to get the video and the vocals of the calls. But I have to replay the whole entire call, and as you guys know, these calls, they last for hours. So, um, yeah, when I did try that, I tried one of those links, not this one, but I tried one, and and they sent me the file back within like fucking 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is awesome. And then when I went to put it on YouTube, it wouldn't take. YouTube wouldn't accept the file. So I was like, oh, well, that's fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm
Well, the way you
definitely.
could do it then is, just merge, like use like a video editing software and just put the audio onto whatever video clip you want to use instead, and then export it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that would work better for you instead of having to record everything over again.
Yeah, we maybe you could help me in the background sometime figure that out or whatever, because as you guys know, I'm not hella techie like that, right? I'm surprised I've made it this far, right? Like I've figured out how to download, and like I I can adjust to change, right? But once I learn something one way, it takes a lot for me to steer away from the way I learned it, right? And it's like, if I'm taught a new way, like I'll dibble and dabble with it here and there until I'm 100% comfortable. But like, if I learn something for the first time, I go all in, and I try to learn it ASAP, and I go all in learning that, and then I just get stuck in that routine of doing it that way. And then when it's trying to do the same thing, getting the same results, and it's a new way of doing it, I really take my time and don't really try to rush into even learning how to do that shit. But that is kind of a bad habit. Go ahead, OC.
So what I'm gonna be doing for a project is, and I recommend you do this too, because yeah, it sort of sucks that you have to go back and record the whole thing. So because you do use OBS, and that's what I use too. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm literally just on my computer gonna have it open and just recording it while the actual space is going on. And the one advantage of that is, versus I guess what Kamikaze said, is that not only do you get to see the speakers, but instead of rewinding it back and playing it all over again, you actually get to see the listeners as well, versus just the speakers. So that's what I recommend. You should set up your OBS, record, before you have your, before you hit, or once you hit the space, hit record on your OBS, and then, you'll just have to edit the ending and fade out the end. And then you don't have to go back, and because you already don't edit anyways. So that's
Don't be talking about my shit like that. You already don't edit anyway.
what do you mean?
My shit sounds
You
good.
make it though. You make it
No,
though.
yeah,
So
it is. That is right. I do not edit, and I have tried to do that. Right, to do it while I'm on a space call. But the thing about that is, like, if I'm not watching it, or if I start to do something else on my computer screen while this shit's recorded, it just like fucking fucks up, and then I have to go in, like,
do you have a laptop or a desktop?
a laptop. That's what I was saying. I need to
Do
get
you
a
have?
desktop.
No, I think you'll be fine. We can probably find a workaround. Do you have a video output on your laptop?
I don't know.
It's like an
I
HDMI output.
Yeah, I have a HDMI. Yeah, I got three
All right.
screens. I have
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, then you're good to go. OBS allows you to pick one screen and just don't touch that one screen for the space. I
Yeah,
have three
no,
screens too.
so this is what I do. When I record, right, I have the call that I'm recording up on one screen. I have OBS up on the other screen, but then I have Discord up on my third screen, right? And so when I go back and forth between the call that I'm recording and then I like go on Twitter or something to look up something or check my email or something, if I forget to go back to that fucking screen, it like it drops and then like half the time I record half of a call and then the other half is just a blank screen that's being recorded. And I'm like, fuck, like damn, I fucking fucked up the call again. I gotta re-record it again. So and that happens during the live calls too. Like the live calls sometimes drop and then it just like because I've tried to do that as well and it's like kind of fucked up.
Within OBS, do you do screen capture or do you do window capture?
Window. So when I'm recording the thingy, I think it's window capture. Yeah.
I would recommend screen capture. That records
What is
the window capture only records a specific window or application. So if you minimize it, it might not see it, but a screen, it'll capture whatever is displaying on the screen, regardless of what's on there.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want the screen because I be doing hella shit. So window capture, I take it off and I make it its own. You know what I'm saying? Like I have two Google tabs up, one with like
No, I
my
do.
Twitter, my charts, this, that, whatever, and then the other Google tab is just that Twitter space call. That way when I switch to like look at my email, it's not being recorded. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, that's the problem. I think you just gotta fix your habits, or your live production habits, and then you'll be able to fix it.
I think I just need to hire somebody, but I don't have the money yet, so I can't hire nobody. So yeah, I do gotta fucking figure it out. All right. But thank you guys for all of that. We have detoured from the music conversation into how does Too Cold fucking get the YouTube videos up. But yes, I am gonna get my Koyo account set up. I know I keep saying that, but I will. And I think what keeps stopping me from that too is the little $5. Like I'm like, do I really want to do it? But I guess I'll do it, right? Like, cause I'm gonna get micro payments in, right? So whatever. But that's what really I'd be like, I've opened that shit and went to fill it out a couple times and then I just close it and forget about it and then I just be like, fuck it. But you guys have been bringing it up for like the last week, like hella times to me, so it's obvious I need to fucking do it.
Yeah, and you'll have access to a lot of projects that use the coil tech. So like it's not just one platform. And the lovely thing is like your $5 lasts the whole month. So you paying people with that $5, so it gets depleted. It doesn't even deplete because like it lasts the whole month. So you paying people from that $5, and once you reach a certain threshold or a certain limit, then they cut the amount you paying people every time. So that $5 will last you the whole month until then they renew that subscription. So yeah, it's pretty dope though. I like what Coil's doing
Oh, okay.
and
So that's what I wasn't understanding about the coil. So the $5 that I am paying, that's the $5 that is what they'll be using to pay you and Lemmy if I'm streaming your music on Sonar Muse.
yeah, so you'll be paying artists or maybe even like on MG Social. Once you visit someone's post, yeah, you'll and engaging with it, yeah, you paying them with that $5. So every time you on a page that uses web monetization, then you'll be paying with that $5. But it doesn't finish until maybe the end of the month.
I'm glad you broke that down because the whole time I was thinking I'm paying $5 for this, and then if I do go stream all this shit, then I'm about to be paying. They're about to just be pulling random money out of my account, and so I'm glad that you made that very clear that the $5 that we are paying is what is used for the micro payments. That's okay. I will set it up as soon as soon as we get done with this space call, or maybe while you, if you guys get into a good heavy conversation and I can lean back, I'll set it up while we're in here.
All right, dope. Then afterwards you can just download the coil extension on Google Chrome. I don't know what other browsers have the extension, but Chrome is one that they have the extension for, so you can log in to your coil account, and then whenever you access a website that's monetizable, it'll let you know if it is taking some of your funds. But yeah, it doesn't take, they don't take any other money from you. They only take that $5 every month. So you're all good. You're all good with that.
All right, perfect. Thank you for explaining that. All right, now let's get back to it. What else we talking about, guys?
All right. So I think this topic was it actually could lead to, and it does lead to what we intended to talk about today, because two calls a podcaster, I guess we can call her that. um she basically makes podcasts, or like these long shows. So that's her genre of, let's say, music, because that's what they put it in. They put categorize these kind of things on streaming platforms. So um she does podcasts and stuff. Me and Lemmy, we make hip hop. We diversify our music. So like this this week we gonna be talking about like genres, and what what genres do each of the artists in the space make, and what genre of music do the listeners like to listen to. And then we'll segue into the next part of that question as well, which is, as an artist, if you had to change your genre, what genre would you choose and why?
Yeah, okay, if I had to choose a genre of what music to listen to, is that what you said? I was doing stuff.
So I was asking. Okay, so first of all, since you're not a musician but you're a podcaster, so um, what music do you listen to? What genre of music do you like to listen to the most? And then if you're an artist, what genre of music do you make? And if you had to change genres, what genre would you make, of music would you make instead of the one you're doing right now?
I'll let the musicians answer first. So go, let me, Red Eye and OC. These are lanes, you guys.
Yeah, I've always been doing hip hop, so I guess hip hop is my main genre. Um, if I were to have to change it or something, I was just thinking about making like a new genre the other day, um, like a new wave style from all those electronic drums and stuff from the '80s, kind of like reinventing it, hip hop in a way. Um, call it a wave hop or some shit. I don't know. But that's what I thought of.
Hey, is there anyone inside the space that are into metal, or is it only hip hop that's in the space?
Yeah, metal, not, I can't. Not me. That gives me a headache.
I'm open to listening to more than just hip hop though. Metal, yeah, I listen to it here and there, now and then, but not heavily though. Um, but yeah, I do like rock music. I can say, yeah, I don't I don't know what I could really categorize my like all my music as, but yeah, it's mostly rap, hip hop. And I do make beats, so yeah, I can diversify here and there. I do make like I try to make like the drum and bass as well as like the house house vibing music, but overall it is hip hop. And if I had to change genres, it would probably be jazz or even rock music. Cuz yeah, rock is really dope. I really like rock music cuz of the way they, the way they can, you know, change from just singing to even just having like a poetic melody on the beat, like just go poetic, or even just rap, straight up rap. So yeah, rock would be my choice if I had to transition, or jazz, because yeah, jazz is so smooth and I just like that vibe. I just want to have people just vibing. But yeah, it's a different age and time, so not many people are into jazz as much like that. So yeah, but jazz is one of those genres that I like, though. I would transition to if I had to change, though.
Yeah, me, I'm I'm primarily a hip hop artist, but and that can um, I can tap into Jamaican dialect on dancehall. I can do dancehall tracks. I can do Afrobeat tracks, but it's in my dialect. It's in my English form. Um, but if I had a choice to do some other type of music, it would actually be a few. Like I would I would do reggae. Like I would be a full fledged reggae artist. If I knew some um some African dialect, I would do natural Afrobeat music, and then I would be into like tribal drums and things of that sort. Where shit, nobody ain't saying nothing at all. I'm just playing an instrument or something, and creating music with a probably a band or something like that. But yeah, those would be that would be what I'll get into.
Yeah, like house music. So house music is a vibe. I actually would do that too, like the whole instrumental kind of thing. So like the whole like genre of house, because there's like a huge umbrella for house music. So like the piano, and I would say Afrobeat somewhat kind of falls into the house umbrella, but not completely. But yeah, like house also has that vibe, because like people dance to it and stuff. So yeah, that's something I would also go into. So with tribal music, are you just talking about like the drums and all that, or are you also talking about like sometimes the tribal music does have like people, kind of singing in their dialect here and there?
Yeah, even with the chanting everything everything that's embodied with it. So yeah, but I would probably be, because it's that whole thing. It takes a group of people. I would probably want to just be doing the drums, and then I'll probably be you got the group of people doing the chant. You might have your main singer, but I'll be primarily on the drums and doing the chant or whatever. So yeah, that's what I would be doing. And shit, it's never too late. Honestly, we can still tap into these things once we get off. It's not even about becoming anything, becoming famous or anything. Like once we got that feeling, like, hey, it's time to transition into this. We can do it.
Yeah, there's no boundaries, there's no limit when you're just having fun with music, and your craft. So yeah, you can transition anytime, and whenever you feel like it, because yeah, there is a time where you're like, okay, I think the scene is now is now dried up, or maybe I've outgrown the genre, so I need to transition into something else. So yeah, I do agree 100%, bro, that yeah, it is limitless. You can transition whenever you want. You can make whatever you want whenever you want, just based on how you're feeling, because it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind, and you can do whatever you want. If you have the idea in your head already to make a certain song, then you can easily do it. And that's one thing I tend to tell myself a lot. Like, okay, I can, if I have an idea in my head, then of course I can execute it. I can make it happen. And yeah, the vision has to be there first of all, and then being willing to open up and try out new things instead of being scared. Then yeah, you definitely can get on with it. So yeah, I agree, bro.
Facts. Yeah, and shit. If in some of my songs, I'm already doing those things. You know, even with certain ad libs, those are chants, especially my woes. I try to take those and do, just put a certain different, I don't know, a different twist to it, just to add a different element to what I'm doing. But I think this conversation will make for me just tapping into it more, like putting the note, making the music boundless. You know what I'm saying? No rule, no, there's no rules to what we can do. But anybody else? All right, for sure. Anybody else in here that want to speak up and share their favorite genre of music or genres and
Yeah, so my genre is hip hop, right? And then if I had to change genre to listen to, I mean, so mine is hip hop and R&B. Um, I guess I would go to, yeah, I fuck with jazz too. So if I had to go heavy and then just switch it up, it would be jazz, because jazz is cool. It's hella like relaxing. You don't necessarily need to hear vocals so much when you're listening to jazz. You could just tap into the music and appreciate the instruments. So yeah, it would be jazz for me.
No lie, I love the female vocals of like jazz on jazz songs, on jazz beats. Yeah, the vocals of females, just I don't know, it's just so soothing, and like I just fall in love. It just melts my heart. Like, yeah, jazz is really that thing. And yeah, listening to it as a kid was really interesting. It was just a new, because like as a kid, there was hip hop being played a lot, so like jazz was a transition that, like, changed my perspective of music too. Because like my parents used to listen to it on Sundays, of course, when cleaning and all that, doing all that Sunday vibey stuff. So yeah, jazz was one of those genres of music that was always played as a kid. So yeah, jazz is beautiful. I really would want to do that too. Like learn to play an actual instrument, like the saxophone would definitely be something I would want to play. And yeah, I think yeah, even lo-fi. I don't know if lo-fi can be categorized as jazz in a way, but like I do feel like lo-fi has some of those elements to it. Though it is like hip hop though, because they do have those boom bap drums. But yeah, lo-fi is something else I would also get into if I could. So all the people at the bottom, Hales, is it the collection, the collective?
The
You want to
collector.
go for,
Hi, I am here.
yeah, the
Sorry,
collector.
I have been listening in the background while I'm packing because I'm disappearing for the weekend. But if I was to talk about my favorite genre, I think I've already mentioned it, to be fair. It's sort of old school R&B and Motown. You know, those classic sounds, mix a bit of soul in there as well. That's what I love. And I have quite eclectic taste in music because I will listen to a bit of everything, but don't get me started on like heavy metal, and I don't know what it is where they make those really deep noises when they're sort of singing down a mic, if that's what it is.
Oh man, yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I think yeah, it's heavy metal, and then there's so many genres. When I was adding genres onto the platform, there's so many. There's like I feel like there's over like 700 genres out there, including like the subgenres and the main genres. But in uh with main genres is like maybe 100, and then like there's over like 600 subgenres. So there's so much music out there, and there's so many genres that we haven't even heard of or haven't even listened to before. um and yeah, I'm hoping that the platform does have a diversification of artists and music on there soon enough. um have you ever listened to K-pop, Too Cold? And what's your take on K-pop?
I probably have, but I don't know that it's K-pop. Like,
BTS, Blackpink, they're the two that spring to mind when it comes to K-pop. They're your sort of like hippie girl group and boy group.
so just like pop music, right? What's the difference between K-pop and pop music?
K-pop is Korean. It's like Korean artists, something like that.
Korean pop.
I
Oh,
think.
okay,
Cause
Korean pop. Yeah, so
yeah,
no,
Korean pop.
probably haven't. Unless like it's a mainstream American song, then I probably have heard it like on the radio or something, but nothing that I've gone out of my way to listen to.
Haven't BTS released a song with Justin Bieber, I want to say, and Blackpink have done a song with, oh, who did they release a song with? Not Cardi B. I wish I could think off the top of my head, but they have also released songs with some sort of big mainstream US artists.
Yeah,
I
so
think
So,
K-pop does.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, I think if you're to look into the K-pop genre, uh, I think they do reach a kind of vast outreach, like from the BTS. Like I checked some of their streams, although I do not listen to K-pop. I will lie. But I have my sister. She's always all about K-pop. So I must have mistakenly seen their streams. They do have a lot of that. So yeah, I think to reach a much more outreach, K-pop is also one to consider.
yeah, they
Okay.
blowing up with the sound. Like K-pop K-pop is becoming so popular that yeah, they becoming like the new, the new version of the Backstreet Boys and all those, boy bands and girl bands that were in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s and early 2000s. So they bringing that kind of sound back, I guess, and the whole band stuff, cuz like all that the group stuff is dying out, and yeah, they bringing it back to life. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard a few songs, but like I wouldn't like choose to listen to that music though. It is a vibe, but I know like it's mostly like something my little sister would listen to more than me.
Same So a quick Google search, and Blackpink have actually released songs with Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez. It's insane because they are becoming, these groups are, I mean, they're very regimented. And everything, every beat they hit, every note they sing, every move they make is choreographed to perfection, and they have to do it all to perfection as well. There's a lot of pressure on them to be perfect.
I can see it. Uh, shit, that sounds like the Jackson Five, right? If you watch their true life story, like that's um
You guys should
Didn't
check
BTS go
out.
into like the sorry, you can go, Wolf.
Yeah, no, I just want to say you guys should check out old school Norwegian black metal. It's a lot of amazing music there to find as well. If you go deep, yeah.
Didn't the Norwegians enter a metal band into the Eurovision Song Contest, or am I thinking of another Scandinavian country that did that? They all came on with those like hella crazy
Yeah,
masks.
that's many years ago. I think what are they called again? I don't remember, but that's not black metal. It's more like rock, isn't it? Like 10 years ago,
I think
15
that
or
was like
something.
Monster Rock or something, but I remember that because it was the first time a rock band or a modern day rock band had been on the Eurovision Song Contest. It was quite controversial at the time because in the past it'd always been like poppy and happy, and yeah, they brought a whole different vibe with them.
I got a question. What collaborations of genres would you guys like to see more of? To answer my own question, I would like to see more of I'm a I'm a piano. I want to see the Afro trap, and that's what I'm trying to bring. I'm trying to bring that element. I gotta find somebody who's bringing in the Afro trap. That'll really, I feel like that will really solidify what I'm trying to do with Triangular Trap Tsunami. Just elements of hip hop and Afro beat, or you know, drums and just spiritual music. But anybody else got like ever thought like, man, what if these two just put this? What if these two sounds just came together? It'll be really fire. Like anybody?
Lenny, what do you think to Afro beats and reggaeton?
Oh, Afro beats and reggaeton. I feel like it's one and the same. Honestly, like um, a lot of the Afro beat is reggaeton. You hear the instrumentation in some of them. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, like I heard this in reggaeton beat already. I heard it there already. So it's like they're one and the same. But and I think that collaborations, yes, they should do a lot more collaborations amongst the artists. They should both pay. Somebody need to be paying homage to somebody type situation. Like, but it's. I guess everybody got their own way of doing it. But I hear it. I hear it because I'm listening to the music. I hear the sounds.
Yeah,
XLemi, are you into reggae?
one
What's up your set? Oh,
Oh yeah, I love reggae. That's like my heritage, man. That's my roots. I got my parents are from the island. I love
sweet.
reggae.
Yeah.
I would honestly want to hear you know actual like mumble rap on a house beat, something like that. I would want to hear like something really exotic come out with two different genres, like, yeah, maybe a hip hop house, but not like I'm a piano type thing. Cause yeah, they have their own type of vibes they bring to the table when they vocalize the music.
Sorry, sorry.
So
Please,
I
X,
would
let
want to
me
hear.
mute up, please. X, let me,
What?
please. I could hear double of every. I just keep hearing double and double of what Kamikaze is saying. I can't really hear what he's saying.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna cut my mic off.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
Kamikaze,
Yeah.
I think my thing was
sorry.
too loud.
No, it's Kamikaze's mic. When his mic is open, it's feed. When somebody else is talking and his mic is open, it's feedback. Go ahead, Kamikaze.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying like I would want to hear like some exotic sounds like that, like maybe even like these mumble rappers. I don't know why we call them mumble rappers, because yeah, sometimes we can't hear them, I guess. But yeah, I would want to hear that on like maybe a a house beat, or yeah, something of that nature, even trying to rap on Afrobeat, or a reggaeton beat, or even metal, like something like that, some weird kind of concoction to put together. Yeah, that's what I would want to hear, because like just sticking to one genre and not genre bending is gonna be boring at some point, and people will want to just hear like completely different stuff like that, something like out of the ordinary. And that's what usually captures people's attention, like stuff that's out of the ordinary, because like as soon as people caught on to the whole Afro beats, Afro pop scene, it started to blow up. People didn't really know about it as much like that. Then it started to blow up. Even the whole drill scene, like that kind of thing, started to blow up because it was something new to their ears. So kind of mixing genres together would get a lot of people's attention.
Yeah, I mean, when you create something new, right? And if it's, especially if it's catchy, and creating something new and bringing two communities together, like, yeah, it definitely would catch a spark if the two right genres came out and made something like magic happen. Like, if they put something out and that shit is trash, like, it's gonna take a while for that shit to recover. And just so you guys know, I have my Coil account set up now.
How about a blend of opera and hip hop?
Opera and hip hop. That was kind of, I think, so Beyonce did that with her fucking that MTV thing. What the fuck was that show called? Oh God. It kind of was supposed to be kind of a play off of Dorothy Dandridge in a sense. Fuck. Let
Hey,
me Google it.
Tuco, why you think about that? Shit, I love the era of hip hop where they sample. So when you said that, the quickest sample that I could think of was Cameron. What's in the he sampled he sampled a opera. What's the name of that song? Get 'em girl is one of the songs where he sampled opera, a whole opera, and it's like it's hard. And then yeah, Cameron's one of my favorite rappers, so I know this shit off top. He did a performance at the Apollo where he got the song Killa Cow. It's like he had to do performing it live like an opera at the Apollo, and that shit was so hard. So like yeah, it's hard. The opera and hip hop goes hand in hand. And then you got with the violins and all of that, like that shit is almost up there with jazz too. Like when
Yeah,
you put the
no,
violins and the trap together. My bad.
a
Go ahead.
violin is dope. A violin can definitely set off a song. that I used to follow this one girl. Damn, I forget her. I think her name was Mapey or something. Black woman. I think she's from the UK, somewhere overseas. And oh my God, she used to make that violin look like a toy in her hands. Boy, she would lay down some dope ass just violin tracks off of classical hip hop songs or R&B songs. Yeah, if somebody can know how to work them strings and that, I don't even know what that tool is that you string it with, the fucking pole thing. Yeah, a violin is dope. I wish I knew how to play an instrument. That would be dope.
Yeah, any of them strings is it sets off hip hop tracks. Jody Breeze got a song with Freeway. Jody Breeze, he's an artist from Georgia, underground artist, man. It's called, I think it's called Fast Forward. Oh my God, the strings on that was so insane. Yeah, like I'm thinking of some old school hip hop tracks that had violins on it too. Like a lot of East Coast hip hop is founded on, instruments that's used in the opera and even just the voices too. So yeah, that's a dope combination.
Another dope one is I don't know if any of you guys listen to drum and bass. When rappers jump on that kind of stuff, just to create a vibe for the parties and stuff. Yeah, drum and bass has that kind of thing for me. It just keeps my energy going just listening to that kind of stuff. And if there's any rap vocals on it, it even puts it up a level. So yeah, drum and bass is another genre I enjoy. Um and I would definitely try and make a bit more of. Um Sometimes I think I did send some beats. I don't know if I did send a beat to Lemmy that has a drum and bass kind of vibe to it, but yeah. Um yeah, drum and bass is something I've been exploring here and there. And then as well as rock music. I've sent a few of my tracks to Lemmy. But yeah, I'm trying to work on like a rock album at the same time, as I do a whole lot of my music. So um that's something I could transition to at some point, because yeah, I do feel like I I I do love the rock scene like that, but not to the point where it's like emo rock or anything like that. It's just to catch a vibe, and as long as I can rap on the beats, then yeah, that's what I would do. But yeah, drum and bass. Does anyone listen to drum and bass?
So you're not
You got
listening to scream bands like early 2000s Alexis on Fire or anything like that?
Um, no, I haven't even heard of Alexis on Fire. What genre is that? Is that drum and bass?
No, that'd be like screamo. So there's a guy screaming while another guy's got an amazing voice, and it's kind of rock music.
That sounds like some dope stuff though. Someone screaming whilst I can imagine that. Is it like there's that song what I keep forgetting. It was like the theme of the first Daredevil. That Wake Me Up Inside song. I think, is that what you kind of referring to? Or is that way too subtle?
Yeah, it'd be something close to that. Sorry, there's a feedback. Um, yeah, the singer himself, Dallas Green, he does his own thing called City and Color. His voice is absolutely amazing. And then in the Alexis on Fire band, the other guy is just a really deep, fast, screaming noise, and it's a really weird pairing. But some of their songs are really great. Old 2000s kind of.
Hey Chris, are you all into hip hop as well?
I'm not really big on music. I like silence, but I don't know. I'm weird. I like
Hey
Silence
man,
is amazing.
that's not weird. That's actually cool, man. Like I respect people who just enjoy their own company and just, their own thoughts even like that. Appreciate the present moment. So yeah, it's not weird. It's pretty cool, man. Respect to you.
I'm not a good partner on a road trip.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will ask you to, plug in some music, hold the aux or anything like that.
I like to listen to the tires sing on the pavement. That's what I listen to.
So you are like on road trips with no music in the car and just silent.
Pretty much, yeah. Checking out the scenery, or I'll have spaces going quite often lately.
Yeah, before I got into spaces, doing hosting spaces a lot. Yeah, whenever I can get in that mood in my life too, where I I don't have to have music playing or TV on or anything like that. And there was a while before I started doing spaces. I had started doing DoorDash, and I'd be door dashing the whole entire time from like 10 o'clock in the morning to like 8 o'clock at night, and the radio would not come on one time. Like, just, yep, in my thoughts. So, yeah, I feel that, but I mean, more so, I do appreciate and I do like music, but I'm definitely one that I can be like Chris. I can just be on a road trip. Shit, like when I go to my doctor's appointments from here to where my doctor's appointment is, it's like an hour and a half long, and more than half the time I won't even have the radio on there and back. But I'll put up a space call if I'm like bored and I want something to listen to or talk somebody to talk to. So you guys can slide up and down the freeway with me.
I feel you.
Hey, Two Coast, I want you to save this part of the discussion where people like listening to your thoughts and things like that, because I made a concept for a song years ago about this shit. I never recorded it. I think it's still in my notes, but I already remember what I said. I'm gonna go ahead and make it now. I'm going ahead and make that song now. I probably had Kamikaze on it too, so shit. Just it's good that yeah. I already got a song. It's called "Listen to My Thoughts."
Hey, you know what? It just raised a question for me thinking about like, going through a day without any music. So, since you don't listen to music though, I don't think you can answer this question, Chris, but or everyone else, like, if you had one song to describe, or like a theme song from an artist, any artist or any music, um, what would what would that be, or who would it be from? What would be your theme song for like your life movie or your soundtrack? What would be your soundtrack to life, basically?
Song that goes fast.
Oh, that would be that's like you got to take time for that type of question. That's a whole bunch of different songs during different times in life and all of that. Like, my soundtrack will definitely be mixed up for sure. And I have
Facts.
thought about that type of question. There's been time in my life where I've been walking around and I've had my music in my ears, and I'm just like, damn, this is a soundtrack to my life right now. Like, this, fuck. Like, and there's been definitely a different couple times in my life that I've said that same exact thought, exactly. From as soon as a song comes on, and I'm like, damn, if my life did have a soundtrack to it, this song would definitely be in it. That's crazy that you asked that.
Yeah. I think yeah, that should be another topic. Um, so I'll just keep that question in mind for future space. So everybody in the space, just remember that. Just think about that, and whenever we have this topic again, yeah, you guys can just mention all the songs you would have as like your soundtrack to your life, basically the soundtracks. um but yeah, um I'll definitely have like a few genres. So yeah, you're right, it's something you'd have to take time to think about, because there is a lot of music that you've listened to in your lifetime that you might want to just go back to, and it'll bring nostalgia if you listen to it again, and it could be a great soundtrack.
What about if you narrowed it down to what would the song be that is playing when you come out in WWE, walking down that aisle there?
Okay,
Yeah, okay, that's a dope question. Yeah, like if you were a wrestler, like what music, what would be the song you into a fight into a
I got
fight with,
the perfect like answer to that. So it's works out here, but even for both answers for both questions, there would be "Kickstart My Heart" from Motley Crue for sure.
And like for me, I was about to jump in here. I know for sure one song that would be on my soundtrack is Diamonds off of the Soul Tapes, Fabulous Soul Tapes. Um Diamonds, that would definitely be one that's on the soundtrack. That's for sure.
I would pick
yeah, one of mine.
"Survival of the Fittest" by Mob Deep.
Hey, that's fire. I would definitely choose a song by Kanye West would be Can't Tell Me Nothing. That one would be part of my list, because yeah, you got to live life like that sometimes. Nobody can tell you anything, so yeah, keep going. And yeah, it's definitely that guy. It's definitely that guy that I would have on my soundtracks. He has that vibe for me.
Wrestling, it would have to be, I don't know which song it is, I forget what it was, but when I would get like mad in my younger days and I got a temper and I'm good at like throwing shit around and doing shit like that. Like I'll fuck up my own shit. Um and when I would not take that route and I just be having that feeling, I would put on Linkin Park and have that shit like blasting.
I'm gonna go a whole different route. I'm gonna choose myself. Goddamn, I got a song called "Choice." I got a song called "Choice." I got a choice and I got a voice, and I can choose to do whatever. At the end of the day, my choice is gonna affect my outcome in life. My voice. If I speak up and use my voice against certain things and things that I don't like, then hey, I can dictate a certain outcome. So that's one of mine. But to answer that to answer Kamikaze's question, it would take a lot of songs for me to explain my life. And shit, I'm a musician, so I explain my life in my music. So shit, the soundtrack to my life is essentially my music. You know what I'm saying? That's my soundtrack in a
Facts,
nutshell. You know
facts.
what I'm saying? So that's how I would answer his question. Like, and I would give you songs. I can give you songs now. You know, or give songs now like that would really explain my story thus far.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, bro. Like, you, like I would choose myself too, but like I was just thinking of like other people besides myself, of course. So yeah, I would also choose myself because yeah, I know my story the best and I can narrate it with whatever I have made already. And it is like to be like to you know mention that yeah, it is crazy to like listen to your music and feel a type of way still when you listen to it. Um, so yeah, there's some songs that I have that I'm like, okay, yeah, this definitely hits a lot. Like after listening to it for a long time, it's like, damn, it hits, and then you would you would want to repeat it a lot, and that those are the songs that I feel like make the best soundtracks to your life. The ones that you you haven't listened to in a long time, and then it's like, okay, yeah, this actually hits home still. It still hits that place. And yeah, there's this one song that I love of mine. It's called Bat Cave, and that one I would consider one of my soundtracks too. So yeah, you're right, Lemmy. But yeah, in this instance, I should have added this key point that yeah, you can't choose yourself because yeah, of course, as an artist, you would probably do that. You definitely choose yourself.
Nah, but a song right now that I vibe with heavy, that I'm feeling, and it's a soundtrack to not only my life but everybody. It's a song called "Slave Mill" by Damian Marley, and he's just talking about like what you want and what you will working for a bill. It don't matter. The slave mill is still running. Everybody out here that's earning money is basically a slave mill, and you're not better than the next man just because somebody give you a certain position on the job or certain shit. This, it's still a mill. It's still a mill ecosystem of people working. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are working for somebody. Even if you got your own company, you still working for somebody. So it's like the shit don't stop. So that shit resonate. That song resonates with me heavy. I feel it every time I hear it. He got these horns in it in the beginning. It's like it's a deep ass track. So I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the songs that I resonate with heavy right now. It's like a it's like a depiction of what's going on right now in life. Just because you got a certain position or somebody give you a certain position don't make you better than the next man. We all in the same shit together.
Yeah, we all caught up in the rat race for real, and it's something that now we can never get rid of, or it's a never ending cycle because we've now put of value into money and trying to live a certain lifestyle. So yeah, we tend to slave ourselves into um this kind of setup in life, where we rely on these things. Now we rely on this lifestyle, we rely on this status quo that we put on ourselves. And yeah, it's it's crazy, man. Like some of the music, like those kind of songs, they hit too deep, and it's like something you would have to listen to on a regular to remind yourself of what you're trying to get away from. And w- you know creating a new purpose for yourself instead of trying to conform to those kind of things, like slaving and working for someone, being part of the rat race. Yeah, man. um there's songs like that. I would also have like Lupe Fiasco on there, like Streets on Fire, like from the Cool. That album overall had some nice songs that could be theme songs for me. um Like Gold
But
Watch. Gold Watch would be a dope one too.
how is Lupe Fiasco these days? Because I was listening to Lupe Fiasco like in 2009, 8, 2009. That's long ago, but I haven't listened to him since then. Since then, is he still in the business?
Yeah, he is. He is. When I don't know if he dropped an album recently. But yeah, he's still in the game though. He's working on a whole lot of stuff.
He dropped the album like right before COVID. It's called Drogus Way. He been dropping albums still, and they
Sweet.
hard. Some of his best is still. It might surpass some of the work that you heard back in the days, like on a lyrical level.
Because I only have my phone right now, no PC. I sold my speakers for more XRP, so I only have my phone, so I don't listen too much to music right now.
Hey, much props to you. I guess it's a great investment though in the long run. It'll probably be worth it in the end. Letting go of those assets and getting this token. But yeah, Lupe, yeah, he's crazy. Like, let me just made me laugh yesterday when he said like lyrical miracle. So I guess Lupe is somewhat that kind of guy. He's a lyrical miracle kind of guy, with the bars and all that, wordplay, all that. Even now, speaking of Lupe, it just reminds me like I would also have like Tribe Called Quest on my soundtracks, part of my soundtracks. I love a Tribe Called Quest. They their vibe is amazing, and I actually feel like yeah they created this. They make me feel like this kind of um you know it's not arrogance, but it just brings confidence to me. Like I would just vibe to them. I feel like it's that old school vibe, so it just brings that 90s vibe for me. And yeah, I would want to get in. I would want to live in that era though, like the golden age, and just explore that, explore that time. So Tribe Called Quest, it it brings that kind of side to me, because yeah, I was brought up with that kind of music. So yeah, shout out to them though. I think I heard Five's postmortem album was released sometime this month. So I haven't heard it, but yeah, apparently it's really good, and I'm definitely gonna check it out because yeah, he was a legend.
I will get myself a headset or something so I can start diving into some music as well. Check it out. And you Too Cold, you are a Tupac fan, I guess, since you call yourself Too Cold. It's like just almost like Tupac.
Tupac, yeah, I listen to Tupac, but I'm not like an enthusiast like everybody else. Like my guy is Nas, right? I appreciate Tupac's his controversial topics and awaken and sparking the minds. But for me, it's just the way that Nas can tell the story and open your mind at the same time. Like it's just like it's a masterpiece to me every time I hear Nas spit on a mic.
Yo, I would say yeah, I do vibe with Pac too, but like my guy is Biggie, but sadly he only had like two albums, one album that you could really say something about. But if he did carry on, and if he was still around, yeah, I think he would have had a bigger impact. Tupac, yes, he had an impact in terms of, yeah, sparking the minds. He had all these impactful quotes and inspirational things he used to say. But yeah, I feel like Biggie, with regards to his flows and wordplay, yeah, he was unmatched, and he would have been bigger than Jay, if I can say so. And he probably would have been bigger than Nas too. That's my opinion. But yeah, you can say otherwise. But yeah, I feel like Biggie would have been that guy.
Yeah, I appreciate Biggie too, right? I fuck with Biggie too, and then I really appreciate Eminem as well. I I don't know. I like people who can spark shit. You feel me? Like really, really like. I guess I really am a appreciator of disruptive art. You know what I mean? Like thinking outside the box and just not stirring the shit, but just like addressing the elephants in the room, or saying what people are thinking and just don't want to say out loud. And yeah, I'm definitely, I appreciate people like that. Because I guess I'm one myself, right? So I definitely do appreciate music like that, and all of that.
So, did you listen to Tyler the Creator when he was making his music, when he started off, like he was in the scene in like 2009, 2010? Because he had like some controversial stuff too. He was speaking some crazy stuff though. he his wordplay though. I won't lie, he had like crazy wordplay, crazy bars. But yeah, he said a whole lot of controversial stuff. But I do appreciate his growth too. Like Tyler had a really crazy, career change and transition from his music, and you could see where he wanted to go as he started releasing more albums. You could see that, yeah, he wanted to get into more of the, jazzy, soulful kind of vibes, but still keep that hip hop vibe to him. Yeah, Tyler had that Eminem kind of vibe to him in the beginning. So did Hobson. Um, but I don't know about Hobson though. He was dope. He had some songs, but like I didn't listen to him like that. But yeah, the controversial people, yeah, they definitely spark a whole lot of conversations, and raise a lot of awareness with certain topics. So yeah, shout out to them, especially Eminem. He kept it true to himself. He kept talking his shit, and he didn't give a fuck what people were saying.
Yeah, go ahead, MVA. You can hop in here anytime, bro.
Hey, what up, boys and girls? How you guys been? Chilling? Why? I mean, since you guys talking about rap, why you not listening to any music? And
Well, we are gonna catch a vibe. This is what Thursdays is all about. We do listen to music, but we talk about the music industry and whatnot, because our co-hosts right here, Kamikaze and Lemmy, they're both artists, and Kamikaze is the owner and creator of a project on the XRPL called Sonar Muse, which is going to be a music NFT store as well as a streaming platform. So yeah, we and they bring an exclusive track every week here, and we welcome any artists who are in the make music as well to bring their music, come vibe with us, and join the conversation, and even play some of their music if they would like. But we will be getting into some music. Don't trip, potato chip. You just coming in here hot like that. No, I was playing. But what up, MVA? He's coming from, so MVA is coming from the V side, the V chain blockchain. So what's going on with you, my guy?
No, I'm just chilling. Honestly, I'm getting ready a little bit for studying, but I mean, always gotta catch a vibe over here in the Twitter community. See what's up. And yeah, I heard you guys talking about Eminem. I mean, huge respect to him, man. I grew up with 50 Cent and Eminem back in my old days, maybe 2005. There were, I remember a toy, I'm not gonna lie, it was maybe a candy shop. So you press it or whatever you do with it. He was playing Candy Shop, and it was golden. Back in my days, you had to download it, or I mean, even own a disc of the rapper in order to listen to the music. Nowadays, it's so easy, and music is a huge part of my life. Um, but yeah, nowadays, I mean, my personal opinion, I don't listen to Eminem as much as I was back in the days. There's still some loyal ass fans that only play him. So you gotta remember the OGs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you gotta pay homage and respect to the OGs like that, because they did create and curate this new wave of music and rap. Though like it's completely different, there are still some artists that still stick to those vibes. Is They're not in the forefront anymore, but they still exist. There's artists like that with, all those bars, the cadence, everything like that. But the media has its agenda to push, certain kinds of music to the people. So, all those talented musicians that or rappers that were influenced by those kind of artists aren't in the forefront right now, but you have to keep looking for them. There's definitely a lot of them, but yeah, you have to dig.
Yep. They definitely don't put them on the mainstream.
I got a question for MVA. Since you're coming from a different blockchain, do you feel like there's a crypto music scene, like being that you on and being that you in another from another blockchain? Have you seen? Have you witnessed anything over there as far as the crypto music scene? And do you think there's room for one, like a crypto music scene, just throughout each and every blockchain or whatnot?
Oh, honestly, there's so much potential with, I mean, even VChain or any other platform to help implementing music into making it more decentralized and actually l- producing your own music on the blockchain. So you have the absolute royalties and ownership of the song that you're producing, and maybe shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. Crypto is just taking over everywhere. I mean, it started with banking, peer-to-peer transactions. Now, art, and yeah, definitely they're looking into music. I've seen a lot of a lot of the big names in the rap community getting into NFTs, and they definitely the managers would be interested in making um, an all like a different niche of making even more money. I mean, I've heard Lil Baby F has a gonna I'm not gonna name them all, but it's definitely up and coming. And congrats to you guys. I noticed the Kamikaze guy. I mean, I'm definitely gonna look you up and see where you vibe in. And the others, definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
check them out. Lemmy and Kamikaze. They Red Eye, he makes beats. Lemmy and Kamikaze, they're rappers, but Kamikaze also makes beat as well. He's a producer as well. And like I said, he's creating a music platform on the XRPL. But they definitely got catalogs, and you can check it out. I put their tweets at the top of the Jumbotron. This phone is freezing.
well, I appreciate that answer, but what I was kind of the question that I was kind of directing at is like this. the actual genre of crypto music, like rapping about certain projects on the VeChain network, like particular NFTs or tokens. Do you have you seen that? Have you seen that just throughout your, I guess, your journey in crypto, like people rapping about particular coins and educating people in the music, whether it's rap, R&B, rock. Have you heard anything, just sifting through, or is it just more so mainstream music that you vibe out with? Have you seen any like musicians coming through on the blockchains, on the blockchain wave, like as it being a genre, like people getting educated?
Yeah, got you. My bad for not completely getting the answer.
No, you
I
good.
see. Thank you. So the Crypto Red Eye, I see he has a beast, and one of the community members over there, I heard him rap about their project, and he implemented, base VeChain. It's just up there. In the project that I'm mostly invested into. I haven't heard. Maybe we just don't probably have a rapper who can do it for us. But definitely, I mean, I haven't seen at the moment. Maybe there was a clown over on Ethereum, but to be honest with you, I haven't heard anything else or on any other blockchain. But honestly, it has to be really good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm picky with my music, and if it's good, I'll play it over and over because that's me.
Yeah, so the reason why he asked that is because like what they're doing over here, right? Lemmy and Kamikaze, um, they're tapping into a niche, right, and bringing both of their passions into one, right? Music and crypto. And like you said, like they're educating about projects, right? Like if you go on Lemmy's page right now on his YouTube page, he has like 40 songs, or his streaming platform too, Apple and Spotify and Audius as well. He has songs not just talking about XRP, like he has songs talking about Xparrot, which is a project on the XRPL. He has a song talking about Expectar, which is a project on the XRPL. He has a song, a Combat Kanga song, which is a project on the XRPL that I'm the ambassador for. And the whole way they bring it together, it's not like pop music to where it's just like only catchy and just the chorus over and over about combat kanga and no lyrical substance behind it. Once you really start listening to the music, and you understand crypto, you can understand he's telling you the coin supply or what blockchain it's on and how fast the blockchain is and what it does and what wallet you need to get it in. Like their wordplay and how they bring it all into and tie it all in together is something different. And that's what we do over here. We try to put all the space calls that you attend and hear that are recorded. All the music that I pretty much play is their music because I want to help bring that attention to them. Because whatever, we got XRP bags and whoever XR Chiz or whatever, but they're just talking about mostly XRP, right? They're not talking about everything that's down here, the NFT world that we're in, and educating about projects and what the project's utility is and why it is what it is and all of that type of shit. So, yeah, definitely go check
Yes.
them out.
Speaking of that, yo, it it makes me want to I don't know if you want to play the Combat Kanga track or the new track, but yeah, I'm having a feeling of like just listening to one of those right now because yeah, you mentioning those projects and multiple projects and all of that, yeah,
All
gives
right,
me
you
that
already know it's
segue.
nothing. We can definitely y'all want to hear the Combat Kanga track or you want to go into the new track, the exclusive track of the week?
Which
Bring
one
up,
you want to do?
Let me one
bring up
second.
the classic.
Yeah, which
Play both of them. Shit.
All right, all right. So here we'll go first with the Combat Kanga song. So this song is about a project on the XRPL, which is I am the ambassador of Combat Kanga, and it will be used in the video game as well. The owner of Combat Kanga said that he likes it so much that the song is gonna be in the video game, and it will also be used for Kickstarter campaign. I don't think the whole song, but they're definitely gonna use the song for the Kickstarter campaign. So this is Combat Kanga by our guys Lemmy and Kamikaze, and the beat that you hear them spitting on was made by this psycho beast right here. Right? Is he a psycho beast for everybody now? Because he changed his shit so much. But yeah, it is. But his Psycho Beast profile picture right here, Crypto Red Eye, he made the beat for Combat Kanga. So here we go, Combat Kanga. Oh shit! Hold on 1 second. They won't let me be great. It don't want me to be great. All right, here we go.
This time is different. This time we have a guest, and he shall help us find the next path.
There was a hushed silence as the elder spoke. Lee could feel himself becoming flushed. He was not used to all this attention, and before he could stop himself, he had screamed out over the elder.
Why me?
And I roll high like I'm from Bama. He's the cool girl if I slam a jammer. But I'm not boule, combat kangaroo, yeah. I am Chris Brown, my haters Karuche. No Rihanna, beat him down, ASAP Rocky. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, I'm cocky. I'm Steve Irwin on my excursion. My cold kangaroo, why they thinking it's Persian? Where the paw is hitting your jaw. My 1-inch punch got them in the crunch. My Kanga stats is really like that. They rocking they hat, but it's really no cap. Like a car with no tires, we land no flat. We put that XRPL on the map. Kamikaze and Tuco got my back. Tsunami the wave, triangle back, Kanga, wow. All that like a man, demand, show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like MC Hammer.
This too cold, raw, and uncut. You know the vibes. If you're trying to catch a one-on-one fade, Combat Kanga coming through with the 1-inch punch. Bring your Joeys with you if you want a bra. We'll catch you in the way of the par video game all day.
We kicking it, plot is thickening, NFT game, man, we winning it. Short hands, but we be swinging them. Punchlines, yeah, they be feeling them. We are kangaroos in combat, stronger than koalas and wombats. Keep it cooler than Kangaroo Jack, like a boomerang, we coming back. But the team is in it to win it though. Fighting against all of these dingoes, winning house, my XP grow. Hop in the scene, fighting toe to toe. We in combat, we ain't no wannabes. Rocco smart in life, we ain't no wallabies. There's a difference in size and speed. Hop in the scene, so we're in the lead.
Going back, Kanga, wow. All that like a man, demand, show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like
It has been a long and interesting day. Kangaroo, you are no longer a stranger to us. I believe we can help you, but there is something we must do first. Travel with us on this path. Train us, teach us, and prove yourself when the time comes. Lee looked down at the ground beneath him. He desperately wanted to help his people, but he would be powerless on his own. He grabbed a fistful of dirt and squeezed it until his palm hurt. He slowly raised his head to the elder and gave a silent nod.
That song
Fucking
is cool
fire.
as hell.
Yeah. So
I love
that
that
is
song.
a yeah, that's the song about the project Combat Kanga. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crypto Red Eye, like yo, man, that beat just gets me, man. Um, that bass line, yo, man, like it's crazy. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for that beat. That beat is fire. Really enjoyed, really enjoyed mixing it up there and like just changing it up according to the storyline, you know. And I like the effects that you added for the birds. I think that's why Lemmy kind of decided um to go with that beat for the project, for the theme of the project, because it had that nature vibe to it. So shout out to you, man. Really.
I didn't knew that you guys was so much into electronica.
It just goes back to what we was talking about. We infusing the genres, man. So it's all about the feel that we get from music. So it was something that we felt, and it's just something that we put together organically. It ain't like, oh shit, that's an electronic beat, I'm finna get on that. Nah, it's just the beat was just hot. It was hard. It fit the scheme, and we executed.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie. The
sir.
beat always is a fundamental part of fundamental element of the song. So yeah, huge shout out, bro. It was fire all the way. And I heard took hold. How's it called? In the background a little bit. Yeah, it's fire as fuck.
Yep. That's what
Yeah, that's
all
her
their
staple. She be getting on.
yeah, that's what all their music is about, right? Well, not all of it, right? But when they do songs about project, it's catching a vibe and educating about the project and making people want to be hype about the project. Like, oh, okay. Oh, this project got a song to it too. Or if they're already invested in it and they looking at the charts and they're stressed out, is put the fucking song in and get your hype back up again and remind you of why you got in it, you know what I mean? And then go look around and see how many projects on the XRPL have music behind it, right? Like if the community started pushing the music, it would definitely create more hype, right? You know what I mean? So the music is out there. It's on his streaming platforms, on the YouTube channels and everything. Is the community, they're just slow to get into it. But in time, when things start buzzing, people will start fucking retweeting it and bumping it and playing it, and it's already there. The foundation is already there.
Yeah, he's in the making. It does take time, and that just leads to the whole NFT scene with music, because like this, people are gonna catch on slowly, and it might take time. The song might not be like blowing up right now, but as soon as NFTs come into place, or as soon as someone hears the song, you know they'll spread the word and it becomes a hit immediately, because based on the community rather than just a machine driving it to become a hit song. So that's the beauty of this Web3 space. The community is gonna be the one in control of everything, and they're gonna be the ones to push and traject a lot of careers in this music space. So yeah, I do agree. Definitely, these songs are definitely gonna be something they catch on to, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that time. It may not be far. We may not be far off from that. It may be coming soon, because I think the community is just waiting for something
They're
to
waiting for
just ignite the
XLS20.
whole. Yeah, that too, but they also waiting for like I guess a trend for music to really be a hit with NFTs, because not not many know about like music NFTs like that, and are not too focused on music NFTs like that. They mostly focus on the profile pictures and just pictures in general for
Nah,
now.
see,
And
for me, it's this is how I look at it. It's the music. Y'all music right now isn't getting the attention that it deserves and isn't getting the respect that it deserves, right? I feel like this music should be bumping everywhere. Like, I mean, yeah, not talking about it all day every day, right? But that what y'all are doing and what y'all have been doing has an important significance, right? To projects. And what I do know for a fact is if they went and paid whoever XR Chiz or XR Bags, right? They're going to pay a heavy ass bag for that song. And just because of the fact that they're more popular and are more well known in the quote unquote crypto scene, right? That would get a lot more attention, right? If X Parrot went and got a song made by one of those two, or if they got a song made by shit, if they really had the money, if projects really had the money to maybe Kanye West is out of reach, but a well-known fucking rapper or something, right, a mainstream rapper, it would get the notoriety and attention and hype, but it's only because of the name, right? No, and it could be a garbage ass fucking song. It could be fucking trash as shit. Perfect example is when X Stick posted that stupid ass video of the Island Boys doing their, and it wasn't even a song. It's Island Boy, I'm an X Stick boy. That shit went crazy. Lemmy
An
Ben made an X
island
Stick.
boy. I'm
You
an
feel me?
island boy.
Yeah, Lemmy Ben made a song, a X Stick song, months ago. He made that song before any, because we found it. I found X Stick in the dirt in pre-sale when nobody was talking about it. And I talked to Lemmy. I said, yo, this shit is gonna blow. Like, look at the project, look at the art, look at this. Like, once this catches a wave, this can go crazy. And the fact that they didn't treat that same, not only X Stick community, not only X Stick the project, but the community didn't treat it in the same regard as they did that stupid ass Island Boy fucking jingle, that it just goes to show people aren't really interested in what the music really is, that they just want the hype. But if you listen to the song, it can get you hype. You feel me? And it's just like people aren't appreciating it right. Like, and
That shit remind me of the Biggie skit on Life After Death with the mad rapper. Yo, my shit is more John Blaze than that. My shit is more my shit is more John Blaze than that. This nigga's doing this, nigga's doing that.
yeah,
Yo, that shit
it's
funny.
fucked up. But that's the name of any game, right? Any industry that we step in, not just crypto, not just music, any industry. The people that are grinding down here are not going to get that notoriety or attention until they get that quote unquote breakout moment, right? And then people, once Lemmy and Kamikaze catch that breakout moment, then everybody will go back and start listening to their music and being like, oh damn, they made a song about this project like 7 months ago. Why didn't I hear about it back then? And then you'll start hearing that shit everywhere. Then everybody will start tweeting all these different, like, oh damn, there's this song, and then there's this song. Oh shit, they even got a song over here. Oh damn, there's a song about this over here too. Like, but they just got to catch that breakout moment, right? And that's why I sit here and every call, quote unquote show that I have, I play their music to remind people, go check it out. Go spread the word. Go find a song that's your favorite song, even if it's not you're not invested in the project. Go catch a song that you really vibing to and fucking with, and go share that shit. It can even be used as an onboarding tool to people who are not in crypto in your real life. Like, hey, listen to this catchy ass song. And then they start listening to it, and then they start asking questions. What the fuck is an X period? What the fuck is a Two Cold coin? What the fuck is a Zum wallet? What are they talking about? And that can break the conversation. Oh, this is crypto music. He's talking about this. A Zum wallet is a decentralized wallet. What we hold our XRP in. XRP is the crypto that we use to buy these NFT. Like it can be used as an onboarding tool.
You want to know? You want to know what they should show their ass right now? You seen that shit that's going on in Golden State, right? Draymond Green dapping up Brad Garland house. That's like the man. If like the game 6 is tonight. If the Warriors win, everybody and their daddy in this chat should be showing somebody that video that I posted. I shot it up like Curry, defended it like Draymond. Never sold none of it. And then I had my mom liked my picture on Instagram. I was like, Mama, you know what that is, right? Because I got my mom investing in XRP. She give me a deposit every month for me to get her some ISO coins. I was like, Mama, you know who that is in the video, right? Because she liked it. I had to educate. I was like, she's like, nah, who that? I said, that's Draymond Green dapping up the CEO of Ripple, the people who make XRP. Like, do you see what's going on here? Their headquarters is in San Francisco. I was telling my wife the same thing. I'm like, man, do you know how big that is? I woke up with a big ass smile on my face. Like, but everybody ain't gonna understand that the way that I do. Like, it took me, I was like, I wanted to, as soon as I woke up, I wanted to make the video. I was like, man, trying to make that shit on my way to work. I couldn't help myself. I was so excited. And I made that XR Paid song almost 2 years ago, just rapping for fun. And then all of this shit coming together the way it is like such a beautiful thing, man. And it's like, that's the educational part that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is for real. And people, like you said, people gonna go back and see it. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but this shit is like serious music. And people don't want the serious music. But it's fine. When the shit hit the fan, then they're gonna want to hear it. They're gonna be like, oh shit, these folks is serious. Like, they wasn't even playing. The shit was fun in here, but they wasn't even playing around. This shit was no joke. And that's why they are where they at. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a law of attraction, bro. Like, you just attracted all of this, manifesting it with your music. So you basically living your mantra, the live, earn, manifest, and invest. You living that. That's your truth right now. So everything you've been saying in your music, definitely best believe it's gonna come true. Same with me. Like, whatever you speak in the music, as long as it's positive and you really affirming it, man, it will come true. So you manifested this moment. You manifested this game, I guess, getting XR paid. So yeah, props to you. It definitely will be something for the books, and people will be like, damn, you were onto something. And I think they are seeing that already, that you are onto something, and it's coming. It's definitely coming. The time is around the corner. It's almost here, bro.
It's already here, just like the recession is already here, right? Everybody asking, do you guys think we're going to go into a recession? What part of the recession started in 2020 when they locked us down with COVID? Do you not understand? What do you mean? Do you think we're going to hit? It's already fucking here. Fucking it's
It's a
already
state of
fucking here.
mind. It's a state of mind. And with that being said, we should go into the next track, but I want to just go ahead and like give a prelude while Too Cold get that song ready. I want to give a prelude of what the track is about, the inspiration, and then Kamikaze can come behind me. So, the name of the track is called Proof of Stake. And when Migos came out with the straightening track, I heard it. It was tight. I fucked with it. But I had a knack for already rapping on other beats that you could like see on XR Paid. I like to rap on other beats. Like, that was a part of my journey. You know, if you rap, like, somewhere along your rap journey, you got it there. You know, the game is based off mixtapes and, just lyrical exercises and getting your bars up type thing, finding your sound and your flow. So, you know, I hop back into that wave, and the way that they said straightening, I was like, shit, I could say staking. That's like saying the same shit, staking, like how they like straightening. So I'm like, all right, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Proof of stake. And around that time, the World Economic Forum dropped the coins. They released a list of coins that were going to be a part of their system, and I got into it quick. Like Solana was one of them, Cello, Stellar, XRP, Cardano. Am I missing anything? Kamikaze. It might be one more, but those were those. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I think you got them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's those on the list.
So with that being said, they're all proof of stake coins. So I was like, shit. I said I wanted to pay homage to all of those coins in the song. All of the coins that I'm staking, from Tezos to Polkadot, with the bake aspect, with the bacon aspect, I want to pay homage and to all the other coins that I'm rocking with. So I've been made it. I put it on Audius. You know what I'm saying? This was way before I met all of y'all. It was out, and it was just something for me to enjoy. It was gonna be a part of my XRP mixtape that I had, and I still haven't released it because it's all original beats. But what I realized is now, me and Kamikaze, all of these songs can be flipped on original beats, and that's what we did. I said, you know, we're deep in this XRPL game, and you can stake XRPL coins. Kamikaze got his vision for coins that he want to stake. I'm like, man, let me get Kamikaze on this. Let me see if Kamikaze can flip this shit into an original beat, because this song is hard. And that's exactly what he did. Kamikaze once again understood the assignment. I just kept my old verses. He lined it up beautifully, because it still sticks. You know what I'm saying? What I said still sticks. And you know what I'm saying? That's what we hope with our that's the vision that we want for our music, for it to stick and for it to be timeless. You know what I'm saying? So when we turn 60 and shit, we still nodding our heads and dancing the same way that we are now. Like, damn, we prophesize this shit. This is a manifestation. So proof of stake, it's me and Kamikaze already deemed it as one of our hottest songs instantly. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for making the beat, adding the instruments, doing everything that he does as an engineer, as an artist. And you know, it's just one of them other ones. So Kamikaze, you know, you can go ahead and break it down for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, basically, let me just sum it up. He sent the song. He had an idea that he wanted to revamp the song, because yeah, he didn't want to use the original beat, and he had an idea of me being on the song. And when I heard the song, you know, I was like, oh damn, okay. Let me rather switch it up and rather speak about delegating, you know, and speak about other tokens that he hasn't spoken about. So I spoke more about the Songbird Network and Flare mostly, as well as XLM. But yeah, I just wanted to switch it to that aspect. And you know, he started as soon as he, you know, started enjoying the boom bap beats that I was sending from the pack. He said, oh man, why don't you make it into one of those boom bap beats, you know, instead of like a trap beat? And yeah, you know, it was really fun to do that. So originally I rapped on the original beat just to catch the vibe, and then switched it up just so, you know, we're on the same page. We have the same kind of vibe and cadence, you know, on the song. So yeah, it was beautiful actually working on this one. I enjoy it. You know, it is a timeless song, because you know the stuff he mentioned in the song is still relevant to this day, since he made it. You said you made it last year, right, bro? um yeah, that's basically that's basically it. He has like lyrics that still are relevant to this day. So that's how the song came about. It was just an enjoyable moment for me, and I'm grateful that you actually you assigned that to me, and you trusted me in making this happen. Because like I said earlier on, if you have a vision, you can make it come true. If you have something in your head, it means you can already do it. So yeah, it's all a matter of you just executing it and doing it yourself. So that's what we did. He asked me to do something, and I said, yo man, it's possible, it's really possible. So you had that idea, let's make it happen. So proof of stake, this is what came about from the Migos track. And yeah, this was me enjoying making a track, jumping on a boom bap beat, but doing that kind of mumble. I don't know why they call it mumble rap, but yeah, that kind of flow, doing those
Okay,
kind of
let me say
flows. So
something,
yeah.
Kamikaze. The mumble rap, I don't know why they call it that either, but nobody here in like Atlanta or like the South, I don't think that actually likes the like the trap music. We don't really call it mumble rap. I feel like in defense of the craft and how they do it, a lot of them be freestyling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they keep the first take. It's like it shit sound good. It's a vibe. So people who are into lyrics and certain things like that, and they ready to be judgmental, I think it's a more so pre-notion of being judgmental of the craft. You know what I'm saying? Because it has taken over. It's taken over the game by storm. A lot of people didn't really expect this. It's like a civil war thing. You know what I'm saying? Like north, south, east, west type shit, east, south. Like a lot of people didn't want to see the South on top. So the beats is hard. Then you had some lyrical rappers. Now you got these young kids. They just go in there and they just rapping off the top of the dome. Some of the shit they say is hard, some of it's not, and it might turn out as a mumble. Yeah, you might not understand what they said, but it was just a vibe. So like, I don't. I mean, all respect to whoever want to call it mumble rap. I never really liked that term, and we don't really say that.
Yeah.
We don't really refer to it as mumble rap here. It's just like, nigga, that shit hard. Like if it's hard, it's hard. But if it's not, then we gonna be like, nah, that wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying? Like if it all come together, because Migos was a they were considered like the mumble rappers, but these same mumble, I wouldn't want to be inspired by nobody who I'm like, he a mumble rapper. Like that's like a critique. That's like a shot to my whole craft. Like I wouldn't value nobody calling me a mumble rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like, I feel like somebody's trying to play me.
Yeah,
but,
true.
but I but
Exactly.
I but I
It's
dig it.
All
I
right.
understand what you're saying and where you're coming from, bro. Like, it's more about the feeling and the vibe you get from that take. Cause yeah, there is a time where like you don't emphasize the words really well. Just like Future said when he made the Tony Montana track, like he just decided like, yo man, it sounded so dope the way he did it, so he enjoyed that. And yeah, he made that song. So yeah, the mumble rap thing, I also don't like it, but that's the term they use. But yeah, it's trap, I guess it is trap. But yeah, this is a song, Proof of Stake. Too cold, too cold, you can do your thing. Yeah, this is the exclusive of the week.
All right, here we go with proof of stake for the exclusive. Xlemi and Kamikaze.
Staking, 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 staking. Proof of stake. My ADA is staking. My Ethereum staking. My V chain is staking. And I'm so XRPL staking, 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 steak up a salami. Commas on commas, cryptocurrency, spit it like currency. I put that shit on my mama. I put on, we made a stimulus on chain link. COVID-19 was the main link. You did not see it, use your brain thing. A lot of y'all niggas ain't doing that. I put the XRPL in y'all niggas' face, and y'all still ain't doing that. Tweety bird looking like a real pootie tag. They try to laugh at me like Pootie Tang. Last laugh, Algorand, bitch, who the main? Yeah, I got a white polka dot, is my concubine. Hit a 3 with Stella, and I made it tickle every twine. H-bar just went up 10, bitch, I'm dropping down. Boom, shaka, let me in the kitchen cooking NFTs. Ricky late, proof of steak, everybody watching me. Steaking, 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 steaking. Proof of steak, my ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V-chain is staking, and also XRPL staking, 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 staking. Proof of steak, my Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and also XRPL. Money making by itself. Money team got another notch under my belt. When I'm 42, I would not be Keenan nor Kel or Jackie Robinson. So I have a monopoly. Upside down apostrophe. No, I got it out the mud, beat them at their own game, should honor me. I'm feeling like Socrates. On who an apology. I don't owe a nigga shit. Proof of stake, nigga, let's get rich.
Delegating, Songbird Network, we be staking. Numbers going up, funds levitating. Bifrost Wallace, where we staking. S-Fin, X5, rap Songbird. Farming's what I'm doing in one word. Every week I'm stacking these bags. Gas fees on low, true that. I feel like Hugo, I'm a boss, connecting things every day. Changing the financial system, changing in many ways. Every chance I have, I stake. Free airdrops I always claim. Into Aquarius, I always change. Lost the wallet, and it is safe. My crypto is my best employee. Always doing the hard work for me. Stacking it all up slowly. Stacking it all up low key. Making my money do the hokey pokey. Hope it's surprising me like holy moly. Wrap it up like a taco, making that guacamole. No ramen noodles, just ravioli. We eating good cause we be staking. We feeling good for delegating. It takes time and dedication. Yeah, it takes time, so be patient. Always trying to pack my bags, always trying to grow my stacks, always doing, got no time for chitter chat, throwing all of my XRP bags.
Staking, 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 staking. Proof of stake, my ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V-chain is staking, and also XRPL staking, 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 staking. Proof of stake, my Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and also XRP. 12,000 XRP, that's my goal. Then I count it up like J. Cole. Make sure your proof of stake, your ABA, Ethereum, July 2021, bitch, that's the play. My V-chain proof of stake is V-Thor. I'm literally running up the bands like a whore. Cello, Tezos, Polkadot, and Tron. Live our manifest, invest.
There we go with
Yo.
Proof of Stake.
Yo.
What up, Jakes? Nice of you to finally join us after a week.
Yo.
Yo.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
we can hear you, nigga. Yo. Yo, that joint right there. Fire. Let me tell you something, man. I just hopped on and I heard you playing a song. And it's something like what they say with music, like the subliminal in the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I was trying to read the tweet. I couldn't even like focus and comprehend what I was reading because that beat was like doo doo doo. Like no matter how hard I tried to like I tried to block out the beat to read the tweet. I couldn't read the tweet because I kept nodding my head like doo doo doo, and I hear staking. Yo, that just fire, kid. Yo, my bad, Kamikaze. I couldn't. I couldn't even pay attention to your lyrics, bro. I just kept hearing staking in my ear, like it was on loop, bro. Y'all got one there. Y'all
No
got one
stress.
there.
Another one.
Appreciate it, bro.
Y'all got one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah.
Jakes,
Yes,
Jakes,
yes,
you remember
bro.
when I think we first like just met, bruh, and
Uh huh.
I was getting my oil change, and you was asking me what straightening mean, right? You remember that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And I told you I made a song called Proof of Stake. I told you that shit, right? I said I
Yeah.
got a song on that same beat called Proof of Stake. I don't know if you was listening to me though, but that's the song right there.
Oh, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Cause it does now. I'm thinking about that straight, like the beat is kind of on the same line. Yeah, man.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy, ain't
Yeah.
it? Like, but when me and you was talking about it, I've been made the song. I just can't remember when I made it, but I remember that day when I was getting my oil change, and you was like, "Man, what's straightening mean?" And I was explaining it to you, and I was like, "Man, you know, I got a song
Right.
called Proof of Stake," but you wasn't really. I don't know if you was really tuned into what I was saying, but that's the track though, bro. And I just added Kamikaze on it. He made the beat from scratch. I don't know if you heard like the introduction and all that.
Nah, I didn't hear the introduction. I just heard the staking. Like I heard the beat and just the hook. Staking, staking, staking. That joint's fire though.
For
You
sure, for
got
sure,
one
for sure.
there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
good.
that's
That's good.
basically
That.
what we.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Kamikaze.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's basically what we're doing during this dip. We staking. So yeah, we eating good. No ramen noodles, like I said, cause seems like ramen noodles is like the food of choice during
Yeah,
dip.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's a poor man's
you
meal.
know, so we staking out here.
And yeah, my wife is over here with me. She's one of my biggest critics, but one of my biggest fans on the low. She like your verse, Kamikaze. She's being very critical of my Combat Kanga chorus line, but she was feeling this one, so that's a good look for us because she'll tell the truth. She's a truth teller when it comes to my
Yeah, much
music.
appreciated.
Yeah, she was feeling your
That
verse
that means a lot.
for sure.
Yeah, that steak is fire, bro. That beat is like stuck in my head, man.
That's good. That's good, man. So, don't eat like we were saying earlier, man. These songs is just like they. I see them as underground diamonds, underground classics. But when all of this stuff, when we get regulation, when people start to realize what's really going on here, they're gonna revert to this stuff. It's gonna get to them one way or the other, and you know, it'll definitely be a staple, like some biblical shit. On some
Yeah, and
biblical shit for real.
the beauty about it is it's all
Facts.
recorded. So yeah, people can come back to it and they'll see that we've been about it. So shout out to everyone here who's witnessing history in the making, and being part of it as a whole. It wouldn't be done without you guys here. None of this music wouldn't be made, without the audience, without the community. So yeah, it was really fun making this one. I really appreciate Lemmy, trusting me enough to do what I did. And yeah, I like to take my time with working on beats on a song. So sometimes, let me may send me a song like maybe 2 weeks, like 2 weeks prior, and then like I only recorded like maybe, yeah, 2 weeks later after he sends it. So it's all about, like, getting in the mood too, and getting ready to jump on the song. But yeah, with this one, I was like, yo, as soon as I heard the beat, well, the song, I was like, okay, cool. I kind of have my idea. I want to go along with delegating rather than the staking route. Though I feel like they both the same thing. But yeah, the Songbird Network and Bifrost, they call it delegating and stuff like that. So yeah, it was something I wanted to talk about, like the bridge and connecting all these tokens, because he's talking about the XRPL. I'm talking about like the Flare network, which is gonna be the connector, the state connector. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Hugo Fillion for for Flair, because yeah, that's gonna be an exciting tech, and an exciting connector for the XRPL and all these other blockchains.
Yo, Too Cold.
Yeah.
You had a giveaway today?
No, I was trying to do a subscribe to Combat Kanga
No,
YouTube
I know
channel.
about the tweet. I'm talking about in here. You had a giveaway or something?
Mm-mm.
No, I see Patrick in here.
So he comes in here on Thursdays to chill with the Wake and Bake vibes. What you talking about?
He do?
Yeah, motherfucker. He be chilling.
Oh,
He don't
my
just
fault.
come for giveaways. Get out of
Nah,
here.
nah, no. I'm just saying, like, I never noticed. My fault.
He be in here chilling with us all the time. What you talking about?
On the music tip, word?
Yeah. What you mean? He be at work. He's thankful that we have the Thursdays, because some days he don't want to be hearing about the market and crypto and
No,
NFTs and all
no
that shit.
doubt, no doubt. That's what's up.
Fucking real quick, I'm gonna switch the lanes real quick to crypto. My boss, Combat Kanga, just put in the Discord that when the website goes live, the update to the website goes live, hopefully by next week, we will be able to sell and trade our pre-minted Combat Kangas if we want to. And Hawaiian already tried to make me a stupid ass trade, and I'm not fucking with him. He said, I will trade you my five Kangas that are ranked in, what is his ranks? Uh I'll give you five of my 600 rank Kangas for your one master Kanga. I said, hell nah. Get up out of here.
I think you should trade with Red Eye and get that icy bull from him.
What a bull got to do with a Kanga?
Nah, I'm just looking at the icy bull he got up there.
Yeah, I see that bull. We talked about it already, but we both staking our shit, so we can't even do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. My fault.
But yeah, so all everybody who's holding IOU tokens right now that don't have no NFT, right? Us Kangas, we got pre-minted NFTs, and we will be able to fucking trade the art. You feel me? The NFT, the pre-minted NFT, or trade it. You feel me? And he's still over here trying to make a deal with me. Fuck out of here. Now he upped it to 6.
Hey guys, I just wondering, the one song you have, you will say like adrenochrome in the middle of the song. Just wondering, are you guys consuming it, or is like, where do you get it from?
Hey, damn. Okay, so that song, man, that's one of my favorites too, man. Necromancy. I think you gotta play that too. Nah, I don't consume adrenochrome. Nah, that stuff is nah, that's vile stuff, man. I'm not into cannibalism. So
Wait,
that's the
what
question.
was the question, Kamikaze? What made you say? What made you even answer the? What I missed it.
he asked about he said the line he asked about the line with adrenochrome, and he was like, do we consume it? So I'm assuming that he's talking about, do we actually consume adrenochrome, or I don't know if
Who
he's
asked that?
asking if the song that's Wolf of God.
Hey, nah, I
Yeah.
don't.
So where do you got it from? Because since you have it in the lyrics.
Nah, that's
No,
a good
I've
observation though. That
been
tell you you've been listening to the lyrics though. But nah, I don't be on this.
yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good question. The thing is, like, being hearing about it, we know about all this deep stuff, the elites and all that, underground stuff that they do. So
Let
we
me
know
check
what
your
they're
DM.
doing with with the kids. They get it from the kids. So yeah, we're not about that life, but I had to speak about it. I had to speak the truth, because that was the whole point of that song, about the rituals they do and all that. So yeah, I just mentioned adrenochrome. It's a deep concept, but yeah, we're not into that kind of stuff. Not at all.
Yeah, it's sad. I just learned about it myself. It's brutal, all the thing that has been going on behind the scenes when it comes to things like that.
Exactly. So we just trying to bring it to light so that people can, find out about this, what's going on. So yeah, that's what we did with the song. We just wanted to bring awareness to what's going on in real life, whilst they, blind us with all this everyday stuff, all these distractions. So yeah, that song is also it's in my top five. I won't lie. It's like maybe top two even. It's there. I'm still waiting for that number one. Still
Yeah,
still gotta decide which one it is.
yeah, it's hot. Necromancy is hot, bro.
Yeah, I love it. This is a long time since I have heard it now, I think.
You got shit. We got Crush Diamond Hands. You got the Too Cold track. Nunk It Out. We got some songs, man. I still need some. I still need you to send me them other masters, cause like I said, I got to get used to going on Telegram and listen and going down the line and listen to everything. But cause I got my playlist. But we got some songs. Sonar Muse, shit. Sonar Muse is probably the one. It's the OG right now. Like every time I hear that song, I don't never get tired of hearing that song, cause it's just like it's like
No
the
cap.
question that we asked: what songs will like define us? Is like our theme song. I feel like Sonar Muse probably like being in it, doing this music shit. That's like the song that is my life. You know what I'm saying? You kind of put it together on the crypto side, earning the money off of crypto, and then I said no SoundCloud, no Apple, no Spotify. It's like a dream come true. What I say? They threw all the babies to gators. Now the music they taking our paper. We're African drip. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that's a true story. Culture, vultures. I had no relation. Sonar Muse. I got my own station. The Weem away. I got my location. That boy Lemi gonna teach you about patience. Like you gotta be patient if you gonna even be waiting on some shit like this. Like it's like so that's probably my number one song. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but the one we just played was good. Was really good. Crush Diamond Hands. I like that one.
Is it you guys that is behind Sonar Muse? I haven't. Yeah, it is.
What you say on Wolf guy?
Oh, is it you guys that is behind the Sonar Muse platform?
Yeah, Kamikaze's the creator. He's the developer, main developer and creator of the platform.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, so it's in the works. Um we're now on ramping artists to get paid through micropayments. Whenever someone streams their music, they're getting paid 100% of the royalties. So yeah, it's a platform to uplift artists and get them allow them to get paid for their work, fairly, to get paid fairly, rather than getting paid pennies just for a few streams. Maybe like 10 streams, you're only getting paid maybe 5 cents or something. It's not fair with the streaming platform. So hence why Lemmy said what he said in the song: no SoundCloud, no Apple, no Spotify won't cap you. You know, all that, it just aligned with what our objective is as the project, Sonar Muse. And yeah, we definitely will be sticking to those objectives, and we getting there. We definitely getting there. We have so many objectives, and yeah, it will take time. It may take time, but it's all about making a platform for musicians at the end of the day, rather than trying to be the first to do something. We just want to build a community for musicians here, and bring every musician together. Even music projects, we try to build them up too, by providing as soon as hooks are amended, we will have our audio hook available. So hopefully we can link that to the XRP ledger at some point, where you just sign in and you can listen to your NFTs whenever you want as a hook, and put it on any project you working on. So yeah, that's the whole point of Sonar Muse, is to uplift artists and help them get more from their music than what they have been getting from streaming platforms.
Yeah, that's amazing because like Spotify and things like that, you don't get much money from it. When how much do you get from it exactly? Nothing at all, almost.
You don't get too much. You get like, I even think it's less than what Coil is paying per second. So yeah, you probably get like whatever Coil's paying you a second of your time, or maybe 5 seconds of your time. I think that's how much they pay you just for streaming one song, or even streaming a song 5 times. So the stats are there. We have put them in our white paper about like how much artists are getting paid from streaming platforms. So I'll get back to you on like how much exactly each streaming platform is paying out artists. But I feel like with this, with monetization and micropayments, I feel like artists will be getting paid more than usual.
Yeah, once you remove the middleman, it's like you get all the profits by yourself, like it should be.
100%. Hey, Too Cold. Do you have necromancy on hand?
Yes, I do.
May you please play that, cause like now, Wolf of God made me think of that, and yeah, I'm actually in the mood to hear that one, cause I haven't played it in a while.
All right,
That
all
would be
right.
great.
Here we
Yeah, I haven't
go.
heard that in a minute either.
Here we go. Necromancy.
That boy is fire. They practicing necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy? A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggies. They checkerboard up like a taxi. I think I'ma start eating Zaxby's. Big fish, I don't eat Krabby Patties. Ethereum gas trying to tax me. Mainstream news, a Bitcoin maxi. Whoa, I won't let them cap me. Six senses for seeing dead people. Black magic, they practicing evil. Signs and symbols is making you see through. Transparent like a good use case. H-bar environmentally got good ways. Sizzler, praise job, giving thanks and praise. Consciousness higher now. What's the God in me? Mary, Mary. Ballin' feeling like I'm Ted. Rose Air Jason, scared representation. Friday the 13th, no Ice Cube or phase on. You ain't talking crypto, I can't be what they on. Still rapping about lean, must be sniffing on napalm. Mines is locked up, niggas thinking they Akon. He on that XLemi building his city. In the name of crypto, why you thinking like pretty? Niggas still selling they soul for fiat. Blood sacrifices, I'm seeing a lot. Can't even tribute, cause it was a ritual. Necromancy, dog, evilly spiritual. Practicing necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy. A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggies. They check a board up like a tag.
Yeah, fresh to death like my verses bring back life. You're in the dark and I stay in the light. Luminous flow, my aura's extra bright. Trying to buy my soul, no, all you can do is try, but I'll never fold. You think you're ill like COVID, but you are just a common cold. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it, bro. Watching the cabal falling like dominoes. Damn, nobody's greater than me. Got good energy and good energy. Making money off crypto, that's my prophecy. Unrealized gains, that ain't no prophecy. How words could be spells. Life's an illusion and no one can tell. Wishing you well by you wishing well. The world is controlled by the 1% and they be using spells. And you can't see it because till you seeing is believing. Laughing at us while they see kids bleeding. Adrenochrome, these people be fiending. This is real life, now you ain't dreaming. Damn, does life really have a meaning? People are drowning because of things they are streaming. Life is so cold, life is anemic. We need some healing.
Necromancy. Oh, so you think you fancy by passing the little kids candy. A stimulus check to distract me. Whoa, it won't come in handy. I'm running it back like an athlete. I'm gone to November like Saggies. They check a board up like a taxi.
There we go. Necromancy, you feel me?
Love that
Yeah.
song. It's amazing.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that was, I think, was it like the third song we made? It was after he got that idea after the space between the was it the Lame Lions and the Warlords?
H bar.
Yeah, was it H bar? The keep forgetting their name though. The Wizards, right?
Necromancers or something like that.
I think it was something Warlords though, because it was like some medieval stuff that they were on.
Yeah, it was a dope space. It was like a cross blockchain space.
Yeah. So that's where the idea came from, and yeah, that was actually the day I decided to send you beats. I was like, oh man, like, I have some beats that I would want you to be on, and I would want to send you, and yeah, you were down for it, and that's where things went on. That was like after the Sonar Muse track, so yeah, it's dope the way we've been going, and I can't believe it's already been over 2 months now working on music, and yeah, we have all this content, so yeah, appreciate it.
Whoa, bless.
Yeah. All right. What else we got going? Are we closing? It's coming to an end or what?
I would say yeah, but if anybody else got anything to talk about, feel free. But I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like we can now close off, and then yeah, Too Cold will speak more in the DMs though about where to go with coil subscription. But yeah, overall it was a dope space. Really appreciate everybody pulling through. Shout out to Godzilla, shout out to Patrick, shout out to Wolf of God, Gorilla, shout out to Sinosure, shout out to Mars at the bottom, shout out to Crypto Red Eye, and of course XLemi and Too Cold. Appreciate you guys always pulling through and doing your thing. It's always a vibe. You know, we're always making some noise here in the space. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great day ahead. I'll be having a great night. It's demon time. Gotta keep working, you know. So yeah, all love.
All right, for sure. I see we got Patrick up here as well. We'll get to you, Lemmy, in a second. Patrick, what up, my guy?
Just gonna say, shout out to Lemmy. That fucking staking song is pretty dope, man. I like it.
For sure, for sure. Thank you, bro.
All
Shout out to
right, all right.
Kamikaze. That's one of his
Yeah,
hardest verses. My bad, Tuco.
no, it's all good. Go ahead. We're about to close out, so go ahead, Lemmy.
Patrick got on the mic.
Hell
Nah,
yeah,
but
that's a Thursday thing, man.
Patrick
I
be
didn't
pulling
know,
up, bro.
Pat. I didn't know.
No, so why you don't know is because you don't be a regular on Thursdays. You hop in towards the ass end of the calls mostly. That's why you don't know. And you
Why?
might miss
Why?
him. You
Why you gotta
might miss
remind us
him,
though?
and you
Why you
might
jumping
miss
on me?
Patrick because Patrick be at work while he be listening to us, and then so sometimes he has to go because he's fucking has to work. But don't be acting brand new, bro. Patrick be here fucking with us.
Thanks so much, at least, for holding the spaces today, everyone. I'm getting better every week with hip hop. It's good to learn something new. So thanks a lot.
Don't feel too bad, man. I'm rolling out the bed right now.
You
You
know she gonna jump down my throat.
you sound like you rolling out the bed.
I am. I ain't even put my contacts in yet.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, go ahead, Lemmy, bro.
Yeah, shout out to everybody checking in, man. You already know it's love, man. Wolf of God, Patrick, Gorilla, Gorgzilla. Shout out to you, Sinos, Mars Rise, everybody. Crypto Red Eye. It's dope, man. We just gonna keep bringing this dope music to y'all, bringing these topics. Just keep expounding and learning. And this XLS20 gonna come through, and we gonna shake up. We gonna shake it up some more. Y'all try to get y'all try. Everybody try to look in the coil, looking to getting web monetization. It's a form of staking. That's a way of staking to me as well. Just earning passive income. You know what I'm saying? During this drought,
Say less,
and
bro. Shit, I
and do,
didn't
and
know it
do
was like a form of staking.
facts. It is, man. Shit, you earn if you earn an XRP every day just for doing some shit and by making the technology work. I look at that as a form of staking. but
Yeah, true.
shit, man. Just do your research and stay blessed. Y'all stay focused and survive because it's they setting this shit up against us. So y'all stay focused, man. Bless up.
Yes, yes,
Bless all of
yes.
you also.
And thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all know how we do, right? We got all these calls all week long, right? Throughout the week. So today was a wake and bake. Saturday night, we got Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the kind of DGen Demon Hour conversations with Gorilla Jakes and X-rated, right? And some good laughs for sure, right? And then Sunday we got the usual the XRPL cookout, and the guest for the cookout will be out tomorrow, right? Who's going to be pulling up. And also this Monday is bi-weekly, so we will also have the cross chain pub crawls on Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern with Jakes and Hales, right? So we got a lot going on this weekend. If the I haven't really been looking at the top of my call, or my Twitter, but if there's no interesting calls up throughout the day, right, later on today or whatever, I'll probably put another one up. And you know how we do when we do that. We just kick back and chill and enjoy the vibes and start talking this crypto shit and NFT shit and doing what we does, right? But I definitely appreciate everybody pulling up, supporting, and showing up and coming and tap in and join the conversation or just kick back and listen. You already know how we do over here, and we greatly appreciate it. So, with
And
that being said,
could you? Well,
oh, go.
before we leave, Too Cold, I have one last request. Um, could you play the Proof of Stake track one last time
You
for
want to run
those
it back one time?
who
All
haven't
right.
heard it, who just came in? You want to run it back one time? Yeah, one
All
last
right.
time, you know.
Here
Yeah, I
we
ain't heard it
go.
yet. I'd like to hear it.
All right. So we got the exclusive track of the week. Like Kamikaze said, the song is called Proof of Stake. Um, and this is what I think how many songs I got in here? This is 2, 4, 6. This is like what we're on episode 12. So 11 or 12, something like that, of the Wake and Bake vibes. So they have not disappointed yet. They've come with a new track every week, even if it's a remix of an old track. Right, it's still a new version with some different vibes on it by probably possibly adding Kamikaze or whatnot and all of that. Right, so yeah, so we got the exclusive track of the week, only heard here, right? And you'll be able to hear it back if you go on the YouTube page and play the YouTube video. And like Lemmy just said, if you sign up for Coil, right, you will be helping me monetize my YouTube page, right? I have created my Coil account finally, and I have attached the YouTube page. So anytime um, you play whatever from the YouTube channel, if you have your Koyo account set up, you will, be helping me monetize my shit and get paid in some like XRPZ or something. You feel me? So greatly appreciate that if you guys do that. And once Sonar Muse takes off, right? Once the website is live and everything, in order to help the artists that you're listening to when you're just streaming their music and you didn't buy the NFT, that will be having that Coil account set up. It will be necessary in order to stream that music. So with that being said, let's get into this exclusive track of the week by our guys Lemmy and Kamikaze. Proof of Stake. It looks like Kamikaze's having trouble. He'll be back in a second, but we're going to end this call with this. And here we go. Proof of Stake.
Staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V chain is staking, and I'm so XRPL staking, proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and I'm so XRPL. Don't nothing get staking but Solana. Commas on commas, cryptocurrency, spit it like currency. I put that shit on my mama. I put on, we made a stimulus on Chainlink. COVID-19 was the main link. You did not see it, use your brain think. A lot of y'all niggas ain't doing that. I put the XRPL in y'all niggas' face, and y'all still ain't doing that. Tweety Bird looking like a real pootie tag. They try to laugh at me like Pootie. Last laugh, Algorand, bitch, who the main? Yeah, I got a white polka dot, is my concubine. Hit a 3 with Stella, and I made it tickle every twine. H-bar just went up 10, bitch, I'm dropping down. Boom, shaka, let me in the kitchen cooking NFTs. Ricky late, proof of stake, everybody watching me. Staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V chain is staking, and I'm so XRPL staking, proof of stake. Money team got another notch under my belt. When I'm 42, I would not be Keenan nor Kel or Jackie Robinson. So I have a monopoly. Upside down apostrophe. Don't Illuminati me. I got it out the mud, beat them at their own game, you should honor me. I'm feeling like Socrates. Who an apology? I don't owe a nigga shit. Proof of stake, nigga, let's get rich.
Delegating, Songbird Network, we be staking. Numbers going up, funds levitating. Bifrost Wallace, where we staking. SFNX, 5 rap Songbird. Farming's what I'm doing in one word. Every week I'm stacking these bags. Gas fees on low, true that. I feel like Hugo, I'm a boss, connecting things every day. Changing the financial system, changing in many ways. Every chance I have, I stake. 3 airdrops I always claim. Into Aquarius, I always change. Lost the wallet, and it is safe. My crypto is my best employee. Always doing the hard work for me. Stacking it all up slowly. Stacking it all up low key. Making my money do the hokey pokey. Hope it's surprising me like holy moly. Wrap it up like a taco, making that guacamole. No ramen noodles, just ravioli. We eating good cause we be staking. We feeling good for delegating. It takes time and dedication. Yeah, it takes time, so be patient. Always trying to pack my bags, always trying to grow my stacks, always doing got no time for chitter chat, growing all of my XRP bags.
Staking, 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 proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my VeChain is staking, and also XRPL staking, 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 proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and also XRP. 12,000 XRP, that's my goal. Then I count it up like J. Cole. Make sure your proof of stake, your ADA, Ethereum, July 2021, bitch, that's the play. My VeChain proof of stake is Vtor. I'm literally running up the bands like a whore. Cello, Tezos, Polkadot, and Tron. Live our manifest, invest.
All right. And that is how we close out the day. Oh, see, I see you brought your happy ass back. What up? Because we are getting up out of here. Nothing? All right. So, you feel me, you guys? All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know we fuck with y'all the long way. Too Cold, Lemmy, and Kamikaze here every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern with the Wake and Bake vibes, bringing you the music vibes, the chill vibes, the music conversations, all of that type of stuff. So, tap back in with us for that, and then you already know the schedule for the rest of the week. So be safe in these crypto streets, and we will catch you on the next one. I'll probably see you guys later on today, as a matter of fact. But we up out of here, y'all. Much love. Too Cold, gone.